All right, welcome into the Ark, everybody. We're back with some more Chrono Ark this morning. We just finished a run last time we were playing. Oh, and then I have a reverb. Hang on. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, we finished a run we thought was going to go really well. My team was just a bumping, and then we were not bumping. We hit a cursed mob, and they absolutely destroyed us. But in that fight, we managed to accomplish our main goal of that run, which was to use 10 parries and get a character unlock. So I think we will probably check out that character. We'll see here in a second. And we have a few more records that we can interact with. So we are going to do that here. Should I rest for a while? Yes. Hey, Golden Goat. Good morning. How are you? All right, what did we get? We checked Warm Day, we checked Faded Photo. Oh, maybe we don't have new ones. Under a friendship, maybe? Oh, okay. These are stories we've already seen. Okay, so never mind. I guess we don't have any bed stuff to do. Fine, thank you. I'm all right. I didn't sleep particularly well, randomly, but that's all right. We'll survive somehow. There are unchecked records. Are there really? I didn't see any. Well, we'll check again later. Okay, so we're back in the town. Anyone have new things to say? Hey, I heard you're heading down to the Twisted Land. Can I join you? It'd be exciting journey with my fiery chainsaw. Nope, that's the same. We can finally quit the time shades. Let's go. Okay, same. Let's talk to the character we recruited. Lucy, do you want to grow stronger? Yes. I'm an investigator, but I'm also a drill sergeant. I could shape you into a great combatant, just like me if you want, Lucy. Of course, it would be very difficult for you. No gain comes without pain. Can't skip leg day. Well, what do you say? Let's start from today. Nah, I don't want to. We can start with a course for beginners. No thanks. Well, all right. Okay. Ironheart, do you have any business here? Sorry, it's my duty to guard this place. You'll have to go somewhere else. What's the door? People say it's a reminder of what happened 80 years ago. It's not currently in use. Are you protecting something behind there? This is my duty. Do not hold any doubts about the received mission, such as the ironclad rule of a mercenary. Okay, interesting. He was not there before. Hey, Luciful. Just caught the Discord. There you go. It works when I remember to do it. Did we talk to you? Uncle Dodo. Ah, little friend, my name is Dodo. Call me Uncle Dodo. A rabbit mask? Little friend, wearing a mask is not important. Would you consider this mask to be my true face? It's not your true face, it's just a mask. Is that so? I mean, actually, this mask won't come off. Trust me, I tried. This mask, I found it laying in the grass over there. I never thought it would get stuck like this. But it's okay, the mask is pretty cute. I can hide my face with it. Forget I just said that, my little friend. Okay, weirdo. We talked to Pressel? Oh, you must be Lucy. Do you believe in God? Sure. Oh, then instead of going to the Twisted Land, why not take this opportunity to become a priest? Follow me, I'll take good care of you. That's too bad. Out of curiosity. You believe in God? No. It's fate that our paths have crossed. So why not take this opportunity and believe in God? If you believe in God, he'll guide you along your journey to activate the clock tower. Follow me, I'll take good care of you. That's too bad. All right. Nobody else seems to have much to say. We head back to the lab. We have 7 points despite our best efforts, and we have new things to purchase, it looks like. These are left over from last time, so I bet you if we buy these items will refresh, because I think that's what's happened down here and up here. So we can't afford event refresh. Allows you to refresh event object options starting from the second stage, once per stage. Allows you to refresh event object options. So when I have to pick a building, I can re-roll it essentially. That would be pretty nice, but we can't afford it. Obtain an additional skill book when you defeat the first boss. Yeah, I feel like that's a power spike. Yeah, let's grab that. And we have 1 point left. Common skill, Light's Judgment. Deal damage equal to 130% of healing amount if cast on an enemy. Doesn't I still have that attack? And Fury attack. If this attack lands, deal the same damage again twice more. Extra attacks ignore armor and cannot be dodged. I guess that's okay. Now let's just save our point. I'm not like jumping for joy for either one of those. Correct, that's the building for reroll? Gotcha. Nice. Hey, Joey, can we say anything new? Suspicious, the girl prophecy. I don't believe in nonsense like that. I'm keeping an eye on you. Hey, Epic Feather, how's it going? Okay, this is the new character we unlocked, and I think I'm going to take her in as our tank. So the question then is, who's our second? Now, we haven't used Karen, who is a damage dealer, but she actually has some light healing. Let's go with that. Light healing. Kind of an interesting mechanic with her. We just did a Pressel run, and we have Joey. I like Joey, but I do feel like he wants to be in a comp based around dots and debuffs. That's more Miss Change style with her burns, etc. I don't believe Leon has any dots particularly, so that would be out. And Leon, because she's based around parries, kind of needs some healing. Let's go on. Went to the doctor yesterday and have a follow-up later today. Ooh, yeah, I got my dentist cleaning appointment tomorrow. I stuff all my appointments into Tuesdays and Thursdays when I'm not planning on streaming, so I've got like a whole bunch of busy days next couple weeks. Just get all the appointments that I pushed aside while I was in work mode. Then again, Pressel also, I just like her damage. I feel like she's just a good, safe bet if we're not going to pick a DPS. And then we just take whoever we get. We also unlocked Trisha. I have played Trisha before. She seems like she's best when you already have another DPS because she has a lot of skills that mimic other people's skills. So you can kind of use her to just keep using another character's really good skill with other bonuses on top of it. I really like Hein. He's really grown on me, but we just did Hein. We did an Alizar just a second ago, so I think it's either Karen or it would be Johan, but Karen can actually do a little bit of healing. Leon's my favorite tank in the game. Her base mechanic just feels good. Yeah, I've only done like one run with her before, but I really liked it. That's the nicest part of having days off during the week. Just put, yeah, it's the same, like, not that I've had time to do it in the last couple years, but back when I used to do a lot more camping, because I had summers off, I could go camping midweek when the campgrounds are like completely empty. I hate going camping and then having people around. I'm like, the whole point is to get away from you people. Stop following me. Okay, she's definitely in. Let's do it. I think we can get through the first area with just her amount of healing. We'll try it. We didn't read those. Leon usually wields a giant sword, but she is the master of all kinds of swordplay. Because her talents and skills are widely acknowledged, she also acts as an instructor for the investigation team. Leon can parry enemy attacks to protect allies and deal damage at the same time. Parrying enemy attacks is key to her playstyle, and she is suited for more experienced players. Karen. A mysterious girl who goes by Karen. There seems to be another side to her despite her first impression. Karen's a dark priest who borrows the power of evil to claim the soul of her enemies. She specializes in pain debuffs and has excellent healing abilities, which makes her excellent in long battles. Oh, that's true. She does do a lot of dot stuff. That kind of makes me think Joey. Let's do a Pressel. Let's just do a Pressel. We'll go classic. I am on expert, so I don't forget. We're not going to do the non-rogue mode, so I'll stick with that. And we'll go. Hey, Skate24. Good to see you, man. Let's do it. Is it not Charon as in... I was told by somebody in chat that it was Karen. I was pronouncing it with a ch sound too before. Maybe I'll just need to go look it up after today. Yeast is pronounced yeast. That's all I have to say to that. All right, there's our boss immediately here. Just put that symbol up. What do we got? Pile of skeletons. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's immediately... Yeah, what a nice start. Lian's passive, Grand Reflex. Lian receives a parry buff every turn. When the target of Lian's countdown skill attacks a party member, Lian redirects the attack to herself and immediately casts her skill. Parrying reduces the incoming damage by 35% and protects the healing gauge. Upon a successful parry, remove the parry buff and gain an additional 1 mana next turn. If Lian did not parry for 1 turn, she receives 25% armor and healing gauge protection until the next hit is received. Learn a skill. We have Bring It On, creates 2 random attack skills of party members in hand. They gain Exclude and deal half the skill's original damage. When an enemy attacks any ally, these skills are automatically cast on the attacker and does taunt. Now, we have Pressel, and I am definitely taking first class to heaven, so this would be pretty damaging if we draw that. We have Protect Ally. Lian will receive attacks for this character. This character also receives Lian's armor and healing gauge protection effects. This buff can be active on only one. Ooh, that is nice. And it's her innate. I never got this in my last run. I'm probably taking that. Oh, Combat Roar, though. Oh, this is so good. The first 5 skills in your hand gain a 100% critical chance. All allies gain 25% critical damage for this battle. This is so good. I think we're going to take Protect Ally. Okay, then we have Bring It On again or Preparation. Healing Gauge Protection. Whenever an enemy targets an ally, attack before the enemy and deal 12 damage to them. Remove 1 stack when activated. Let's go with that. I like the cheaper stuff when we're just getting started here. Let's change our fixed ability to Protect Ally. Yeah, that is going to be nice. What a nice little start there. Getting that first level up out of the way. All right, we have a chest and a fight. All right, a grass hedgehog, and he's doing the hedgehog stack thing. What a horrible hand to get us started. There we go. All right, bump that top one off. And I guess ironically we'll do Preparation and let that go. And then heal yourself in the round. Nice. Not too bad. All right, we got a healing potion, nice little insurance policy, some gold, and another level up. What a great little start here. Take the level up. At the start of each turn, during the draw phase, replace 1 draw with the below effect. View 2 skills and pick 1. And then you get bonus abilities based on prophecy. So very, very important for her. Double heal. Heal 13. Chain heal the selected target by 13 after 1 cooldown. And if we have a prophecy, it enhances our next prophecy. Remove a random debuff. Remove 1 more debuff, and it does a bear. That would be pretty nice, but we have to take first class to heaven. Oh, and then we also got a just aim. Swiftness. Shuffle all first class to heaven in the discard pile back into the deck. Then make a prophecy prioritizing the user's skills. Cost is reduced by 1 if the user is healed while this skill is in hand. This is so good. I really like making her a damage build, if you can't tell. Cha-ching. Okay. And what do we got? Enchant table. Well, we have no gear. Select 1 ally skill to upgrade. The skill owner loses 2 max HP. I'm okay with that. Open the safe. Oh, and look what we got. Look what we got. Yeah. Cost is reduced by 1. That's really helpful. Cost is reduced by 1 after ending the turn. That would be pretty good. That could proc multiple times. Apply a pain debuff. That's out. I think I'm just going to reduce it by 1 and then reduce them by 2. All right, good start there. I really wish the M key wasn't what I need to bring the map up because I have to move my hand for that. I wonder, can I? Controls. Are you able to be? Oh, you won't accept those keys, huh? Let's see, we use Q and we use E and we use R. What about F, maybe? F is not a button I would normally like for that. I guess we'll do that. We'll try that. We'll try to see if I can get some muscle memory for it. I'd love it if I could just have that on my left hand somewhere. Okay, making a prophecy. We could have a basic attack or preparation. We'll take preparation. All right, we've got a taunter and a haunted table. Pharaoh's tank. 3 and 5. We have our first class to heaven, which only costs us 2. Oh, that's so ridiculously good. 25 damage and ignores taunt. Get out of here, table. So good. So good. We could do a protect or we could do a preparation. Let's protect. And there we go, it worked. Get the basic. Okay, shuffle all first class, so we could definitely do that. Yeah, let's do that. We did not get it. We'll take the basic. We've already got prep going. We have a basic heal. Yeah, let's get that up. We need to get some delayed actions for her so we can actually get our parry off. And I guess we'll do the basic. And then bam. And accelerate doesn't do anything for us there. If you get a copy of ally attack card, you can send them to heaven card, has a fixed ability, and copy that. Or is that not how the copy card works? If you can't do it as a fixed ability, it'll tell us that. So I don't believe First Class to Heaven says it, but when you do a fixed ability, it raises the cost by 1. So it's pretty dang pricey. And unless it's innate, you can only do 1 fixed ability for your whole team every turn. So it can be a little difficult. So generally speaking, I like innate abilities, which are really good for that, or cheapy stuff, or situational stuff. To answer the question, we could put this as a fixed ability if we wanted to. Well, that being said though, First Class to Heaven likes to be prophesized because you deal 16 additional damage and you can't prophesize your fixed ability, so that would be a little bit of a problem. Okay, Garden of Keys, we could take some damage and gain keys, or we could gain a skill book, use a key to gain an infinite skill book. I'm definitely taking this early on. Take the book, loot, use the key, loot. And we're gonna try to hold out like we did last time until we get our 3rd character. Already did that. All right, boss, what do we got? Oh, okay. A lot harder than Doggo Boy. I'll take the preparation. Okay, this is going to be a setup round. We'll do that. We'll get preparation going. We'll put a barrier up. No reason not to adjust our aim. Womp womp. We'll take that. Alright. So, I have fought this guy before. His main shtick is he's going to keep putting that shield up that we have to break before we can damage him every turn. So he has Burly Shield. Absolute defense. Blocks 1 attack. So we need to make sure we poke him to turn that off, and then we hit him with something good. So we'll have Leon do a basic, and then we will First Class to Heaven. Bye-bye. God, that's so satisfying. I love that attack. Okay, some bleeding. Take the basic. Alright, let's try to exchange. Did not do well. Okay, so good example here. So her basic only does 12 damage. whereas Leon's does 13, so we want to hit him with the 13. We have basic heal. I guess no reason not to do it. Pierce. Okay. Preparation again or basic, we'll take the basic. Yeah. Okay, trade out the basic. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to break his shield this turn. If I hit him with this, it just knocks the shield down, doesn't do anything. So let's make sure she's protected. I might even exchange that next turn. Let's have her heal herself. And then done. This is the downside to not having a main attacker here. First class to heaven, yes. And by prophetizing it, we get 16 bonus damage. God, that's so good. Okay, so let's so like that. Break the shield, and then 1 seat first class. God, that's so good. All right. We gain a whole slew of things. Identification scroll, that's nice. Relic pouch. Our golden skill book. Our new skill book. Harden. Harden, Millipede. Harden. Key, soulstone, and some credits. We could use our key. I don't think so. I think we'll save it because we might have another event that we would want to key in the next zone. Do we have the box? We don't have the box. Let's do our relic so I don't forget. Dark Moonlight. All debuff resistance is increased by 15%. Evade is increased by 3. A medical cup. Restores 1 mana whenever you use a potion in battle. That'd be better if we had Joey. Vigil of the Old Hero. Activate when the 4th investigator is recruited or already recruited. View all class skills of the party members and then select 2 to learn. I think I'm going to go for the most immediately useful, which I think is Dark Moonlight. Getting debuff sucks. That will help us not get debuffed. Okay, what's my friendship item? Oh. There we go. Somebody relaxing by the campfire, I suppose. Leon, would you like to pray together? I'm sorry, I never believed in God. Everyone starts somewhere. Now, let us pray. Pessel's very into this. Alright, let's take our recruit. Alright, we are looking for a damage dealer. Okay, so Joey is already out. We could take Azar, or we could take Hein. I feel like Hein's the better choice here. We can protect him with Parry. We can lower his aggro with Pressel. I'm not great at Azar. He feels like he needs to like really be front and center in the party. You need to have so many illusion swords to get anything done here. And Parry will really help us keep him protected with his, he likes to be wounded with temp damage, and we can protect him with that. So I think we're gonna go Hein. Okay, we don't need to heal. Token of friendship. What do we have? We have 2 black tea. All right, let's use one. Pressel, do you like tea? What a lovely scent. I enjoy black tea. Its scent alone is enough to make me feel calm. There's nothing better than tea time once afternoon service is finished. How about you join us once we collect the time shades? Thank you for the gift. All right, so she had specific dialogue for that, so that's probably something that she loves. Lucy, let us pray. What? Let us pray. All of a sudden? We sent countless lives to the Lord today. First class. Although they were demons beyond salvation, they will soon be purified and guided to the righteous path in accordance to the Lord. Now, let us pray for the souls. How do I pray? I don't know how to pray. Can you show me? There's no correct form of prayer. You can pray in your own way. I can tell you're a devout believer, Pressel. It's like your faith is unshakable and you're very confident in your own actions. To be honest, it's a little overwhelming sometimes. Yeah, Epic's right. You almost missed prayer time, Ace. Pressel gets very upset if you miss prayer time. We still have a long way to go. This world is full of evils beyond salvation. My goal is to purify this world of such evils down to the last soul. And in return, I'll fill the world with what is truly good. Truly good? Hoo-hoo. How about we save that for next time? It's a long story. We should get going now. It's about time I use my bat. I mean my holy staff to purify more monsters. Did you just say bat? Holy staff, you mean? Right. Your relationship with the pretzel has improved. There you go, Golden. Alright, we don't need to use a campfire item. I believe if you pop the book here on this screen, you actually only get to interact with these two characters. I messed that up before. You need to leave the campfire so you get the third party member. I don't know why it does that. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's start with, we got 4 books. Let's start with the golden book and see which rare skill we want. Okay, Retribution. Cannot be fixed, countdown 1, 26 damage, 175% scaling. Deals 14 damage to all other enemies except the target. If cast by parry, this skill can be reused this turn at 0 cost. That's pretty good. We did this before. I really like this one. Critical chance hit plus 25, evade plus 5. Make it a prophecy whenever you draw after exchanging a skill. That's just really good reliability. And Bloodied Revenge, 13 damage, low scaling. Swiftness tracking, ignore taunt. Current damage bonus is 0. Convert damage received by party members into bonus damage for this skill. Lucifer says, Pressel, I didn't ask if you believe. I said, let's pray. I don't know. What are you guys feeling? I like this one. This sounds really good. If we could get the recast, it's a high damage skill. And Bloody Revenge seems like it's a very high damage ceiling. 50 damage, and we can increase that by upping his max health. Retribution is fun. And we don't currently have a way to proc her her parry, really. So this would give us a way to do it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, next, let's do our infinite skill book. Learn a skill. So ideally, I think I'd like to do something for Hein. So mutilate, 27 damage, prioritize enemy with lowest health, and it does armor reduction. Intimidation, we had this before. I really like to have this as a fixed ability. It's low damage, but it's AoE and it has a cost. So if we hit ghosts, we can knock their stupid evade skill off. And it gives them a nice little debuff. Endless Rage, this is okay. I'm not in love with Endless Rage. Merciless Explosion. Draw 1 skill. Damage is 5, 95% accuracy. Receive pain damage equal to 50% of max health. And deal additional damage equal to double missing health. This skill cannot defeat an enemy. Identify weakness. Once swiftness. Detect weakness 2 out of 2. Does armor and evade. Remove 1 stack. Okay. I guess it's a 0. I guess that's why. I was going to say, once is weird on that skill. Once means we only cast it once per combat. This is honestly feels really good to have. Mutilate is a good, just finish them off skill. Let's grab the Intimidation. I like that quite a bit. And then, well, hold on. Let's do our other skills first. We have a Harden. Innate Swiftness. If cast on self, heal 10% of max health. Turtle Chance. Healing gauge protected. She already can protect her own. Yeah, she already protects her own healing gauge. I think on Hein, this would be the best. Okay, Hein, Harden. Skill book. All right, Riposte. Countdown 2, ignore taunt. Critical hit when cast by parry. God's Blessing. Make a prophecy. Prioritize attack skills. drawn by... No. Skills drawn by God's Blessing can ignore taunt and tracking, and their pain and weakness debuff success chance increases. Or intimidation. Well, we already picked up intimidation. I think we're going to grab our post. And I think I will change his fixed ability to intimidation. Alright, that is all that. I'm not changing any of those. Although, okay, I was going to say, adjust aim would be an interesting fix because we could just infinitely keep redrawing that, but I guess not. Okay, we have five mana. Let's level him up once. Whenever Hein defeats an enemy, cast the skill again at half damage on another enemy. Wow, they really want me to have that. We will take the Mutilate here. And, ooh, I like the AoE. Assault Slash. Yeah, Assault Slash. Nice. And then Lucy, let's grab a... We can only afford one of the other mana. All right, so we have a key, a bread... Healing potion, an unknown scroll, and an ID scroll. Alright, next. Misty Garden 2. Okay, a chest, a store, and a fight. We don't particularly have a lot of money. Let's take the fight. Ooh, what, man, hard choice. Hard choice. I think we'll take first class to heaven. Okay, we have 4 mana. We could hit everyone with Intimidate. We could just end the doll. I think we end the doll. Get out of here. And 2 mana left. Let's protect Pressel. Do a barrier. In turn. Dodge, nice. 9 damage, but our barrier absorbs it. We'll adjust aim. Okay, let's mutilate. And then basic attack. Oh, no. We'll do intimidate. We can finish him off and debuff him that way. And let him attack. Nice! Beautiful. Oh, I should have switched skill out there. We'll take the basic. Okay, so when the cast a skill if X amount of skills were played. Okay, so I need to time that one if I can. Or, hear me out, what if we just sent him to heaven? 73. I love that skill so much. Pressel's gunning for God's strong sword. That's right. #1 contender for profit right now. Got that plus strength heroic ability. All right, let's do a card draw. Continuous draw, I do like quite a bit. That's just 3 cards over 3 turns. Draw 2 skills, gain 2 exchanges. That would combo in really well if we got that that Pressel ability about making extra prophecies. Draw 2 skills. If there are no skills in hand, draw 3. I'm going to take the continuous, though. I think that's just old reliable. And with 2 points left, we could do a second one, and we sure will. Cast twice. View 3 random skills from the deck. Select 1 to draw. Lightning draw. Draw 3 skills if this is the first played after being drawn. Or another continuous draw. I think let's take some immediate card draw. I do like continuous quite a bit, though. Perfection. Okay, another place. We got 1 key. I never seem to have enough keys. Okay, lightning draw. We already have a continuous draw in our hand. Or retribution. Let's grab retribution. Ooh, here we go. And now we have a chance for it. So we do... Let's do continuous draw first. Basic attack. Oh no, that was a purple. Shoot. Oh, I guess he wasn't gonna proc parry anyways. Okay, let's do a basic attack. Or I could do an intimidate. Let's get the intimidate out. Get those debuffs rolling. 25% receive damage from squeaky joints. Evil aura. Minus armor, minus evade, minus speed. Okay, the minus speed was a little bit of an oof, actually. Right, we'll do that. And then we'll repost you. Parried and 37 crit. Nice. I got it. Playing with parries means you have to be very cognizant of how the turn's gonna progress. Yes. And then we could throw that away to get rid of the stun. We'll take an adjust aim. First class to heaven. Goodbye, mage statue. He's with the Lord now. Alright, then we can adjust aim. What are we gonna draw, guys? I guess we'll take first class to heaven. 3 turns until he goes. I can't really burn that much time. I guess preparation could hit back, but you know I have to. Oh. I really enjoy that skill. Decrepit Forge. Select equipment or relics to transform. We have literally nothing. Or some potions. Let's take the Forge and let's just make sure we get a piece of equipment. We can come back to that. Convert items into gold. Pay 400 gold for a key. We'll do that one. And I will just boink and boink. Okay, this is a cursed one. This is what wiped us last time. Let's save that for last. What do we got up here? Random dead end, I guess? Pot contains something useful. A random scroll. The gates of heaven will be crowded tonight. Sorry, Michael. Guess you're working overtime. Uh, 400 gold to obtain a random relic. I don't have 400 gold. We could transform a key into a relic, and if we get a bad one, we can go re-roll it. We paid 400 for the key, so this would just be using that up. Can we get 400 gold? We have a cursed battle and a boss. We're going to get 400 gold. I'm pretty certain we're going to get 400 gold. All right, cursed battle. Please don't wipe me. Do I have anything I could use? We could pop a scroll. I don't know what they are, though. No, let's just do it. Bring on the pain. Pressel is making a prophecy. I think we'll take Assault Slash. All right, Marauding. 60% more maximum health. Extra debuff. Gain 2 action counts. So yeah, look at that. He gets to go crazy. All right, we have first class for to heaven here. We also have Assault Slash. I think I want to get Assault Slash out. Although this works better when we have debuffs. I think we just want to get it running. Okay, he's attacking in 1. We will repost that. Nice. And we parry. Nice. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, nothing we can afford. I would need a Pressel basic attack. Let's fish. We are truly blessed. That was really good. Assuming that Pressel doesn't die right here, that was really good. Okay, good. We'll take mutilate. Okay, 11 damage. Can definitely kill. I can definitely kill either one. If we do 5 mana because of our riposte, or we used our parry, so 4. Okay, I can afford a heal. Oh, I shouldn't have healed her. I should have healed her. The green will auto heal at the end of combat. All right, we pop hit, and that's why I like you, Hein. Wahaha, indeed. All right, that went really well for a curse fight. We came out of there with just a little ding on Leon's armor. Oh no. Wishing well. I need only your strongest wishes. You are capable of handling the power of my wishes. But remember, the greater the wish, the greater the price. We can pay 300 gold to have Accelerate go into Accelerate Plus. I don't have 300. We could forget Accelerate and gain 1 Infinite Skill Book and 1 Celestial. I don't know what Celestial is. Or we could forget Accelerate and gain a Golden Apple. I think this gives us like some permanent crit if we eat it at a campfire. And Sudden Phase, I a Believer. Celestial lets you upgrade one of your skills. Okay. I think this is it. Like, we still are in the phase of just getting skills to replace basics. Thank you, Fountain of Wishes. I will handle your spells. We're not going to get a hero at the end of this one, so we may as well do it. Stunning Strike. Countdown 4. That would be very easy to get parries off with. If you defeat an enemy with this skill, stun a random enemy. Ooh. Ooh la la. Drop down. Ignores enemies' armor. Does an armor debuff. Good damage. Good countdown. Reprisal. Remove a random debuff on a selected ally and create a random attack skill in hand. This created skill always gains the debuff that was removed. Oh. Pressel, Blink Kill. I really like Blink Kill. It lets me add aggro or lower aggro for whoever I heal. Bloodstorm. Yeah, that's a nice one. He can get some healing with that. Into the line. Ignore taunt and guaranteed critical against targets who have a weakening debuff or 50% HP. That's really nice too. This is really calling to me though. It's rare that you can get stuns, at least from the characters I've seen. And this is really easy to parry with since countdown is 4. And it's swift. I will note that Healing Coil is already improved. No, I think this is calling to me. Pop might have something useful. Some Dochi Leaf Tea. Create a random rare skill in the ally's hand. Okay. Alright, we're still fishing for 400 gold. Oh, I didn't use my Celestial. Okay, let's see. Which? We don't need AoE turn 1, but she's going to summon allies. I think Stunning Strike would be better here. Let's see what you've got, child. Your friends will perish with your own choices. Okay, 9+. That's going to be a big problem. I'm not really going to be able to get parries off here now that I think about it. Okay, we need to curse somebody. Let's... Give me the curse. I'll endure the pain. Okay, you can have the first one. We did not get first class to heaven, but I could fish for it. This is better to use when it's in the discard pile, though. We can get prep up. We can just start getting the stun rolling. This might be better when she gets her ally summoned. We could kill the ally and then stun her. God, this music is so good. All right, let's intimidate and then we'll mutilate. Okay, and that's all I got this turn. If you stun the witch, that's my thought process there. And yeah, prophetize first class, yes please. She summoned in 2? Oh my. Okay, we'll give you the curse. Okay, this is in 4, so we can put it on you right now so I don't mess that up. How much do you do? 20 damage. So that's not gonna kill you unless we crit. Unfortunate there. Okay, I should have done that differently. We should have retributed. Well, no, I guess that wouldn't have worked because that would have been overload. We could get preparation up. No, I think we send this one to heaven. None of that now. And then we adjust aim. That at least shuffled our first class back into our deck, even if we didn't draw it here. And that's all I got. Parried it. Nice. Okay, it stunned her at least. Not what I was hoping for. I messed that up a little bit. We should have done retribution on her to damage this one and then try to stun that one. We'll take the draw. We'll definitely use the draw. Weakening curse. Attack power minus 25%. Okay, let's not do that till we have to this turn. Okay, you're stunned, so I can kind of ignore you for a second. Yeah, that's kind of our skills up here. That's not useful, that's not useful, that's not useful. We have a basic attack, we have assault slash. That would be fine. Yeah, let's assault slash. That'll probably kill her off. Let's get protection. We have a basic heal. I think we're gonna use this heal. And then I guess we basic attack. And the weakening curse. You've already got one on you. But first class to heaven. I think we're gonna give it to him. He does a decent amount of damage, and I'm gonna rely on first class to carry us through the fight. I hope that was okay. Berserk and healed it. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, we'll take that basic attack. How much more can you take? Not that much, actually. Just saying. Okay, this is 5 damage. Okay, we'll give it to you. Now everyone's taking dot damage. We could rare skill. Let's get a heal. Get her off death's door. I'm kind of wondering if we boss rush. If I just keep killing dolls and she keeps summoning them, we're never going to get anywhere. I have riposte. Okay, let's basic attack. We don't have a taunt. How much does riposte do? 15. But I can guarantee a crit, basically. Okay, so I hope I'm counting this right. Do a riposte to you. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, we can't do first class to heaven this turn. We could get prep up. We could do a basic attack. I think I would rather just get preparation. That also ensures I keep my healing gauge protected. Why does first class do so much damage? Isn't she a healer? She's got to send the sinners to the Lord. Obviously. We'll take continuous draw. I can't wait to see who you'll curse. Okay, we'll definitely take our draw first. Basic heal, very needed. Let's immediately pop that. Barely out of death's door. All right, to heaven. Oh, boo! That wasn't enough. 2 points left. Okay, we can give them armor. I'm gonna actually do it to him. We have 1 point left. I mean, there's no point not hardening on him. We have to do the curse. We'll do it on Hein. And we'll fish. Nice. 110. 110. Give me the draw. Okay, lightning first to get the most cards. Basic protection. 2 turns. Countdown 1. Okay, all enemies. Retribution. Parries it. Nice. Okay, good, good. Less good. Okay, we can recast this. I don't know if that's going to do much. Deals 14... Okay, deals 26 damage. Deal 14 damage to other enemies except the target. If cast by the parry... Okay, so if we do this to her, that should finish off the other doll. I have to give somebody weakening curse. I think we're gonna have to spread this out to Pressel. I think I'm just gonna save this all. Okay. No! No, Leanne! Okay. Alright, all we gotta do is crit. Easy fight. We crit, we win. And we're set up for another draw on it. Alright. Pressel, please. 31. Okay, 17 left. I think we got it. Woo! Ooh, oh, potion! Yeah, golden. I'm so bad about using those. Yeah, potion would have saved her. That's alright. She'll resurrect at the campfire. We're okay. We got a Berserker Mace. Received damage plus 20%. Received healing plus 33%. Some attack and some max health. And weakening, actually, that's definitely going to Hind. That's a really good item for him. Alright, I think that's 2 witch kills. We need 4 witch kills to unlock a character. We did not get to 400 gold. So we can't use this, unfortunately. We do have 3 keys. Maybe we grab something. What were you? Anvil, right. Alright, we gotta get at least something. Oops. Alright, what do you got? Throwing dagger. Attack, crit, pain accuracy, weakening accuracy, critical chance, or an accuracy. Then I'll take the throwing dagger. One of the scrolls could be a Midas scroll. Could be. I'm willing to use one more. Let's unlock one more piece of gear. I also could just reroll the equipment we got. But yeah, we have that 400 relic, so. Attack power, healing power, minus health. Ew. Received healing is lowered. I don't love either of these. Yeah, greens are really iffy. I guess we'll take that. I'm not even sure I'm gonna put that on. Okay, so unknown scroll, unknown, unknown, unknown. And we could break the crescent cape. That's the play. Yes! Gamble win! My gotcha powers are kicking in. Okay, let's go. That was nice. Oops. Yeah, F is not a great key for that minimap button. Activate the gotcha machine. Purification stone. Equipment can no longer be cursed. Increased chance of looting an enchanted item. I mean, that's pretty good. I wouldn't need to worry about uncursing things. Do I even need that reroll? I think I'm okay with what we got. Yeah, we still have the reroll. I'm just debating. More tea. Okay, that's excellent. We can use that. Is this worth rerolling? I guess is the question. I feel like just knowing things aren't cursed means I can shove them on even if I can't ID them. I think we just let that go. Weird as it is. Item-wise, you definitely get the Berserker. And Leon doesn't even have any pain debuff, so I think he gets both of these. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. The power of God in anime is on our side. That's right. Grab that. Thank you, thank you. Move next stage. Fine, stop moving forward randomly. You're ruining our formation. Leave me alone. That was a very interesting one. Okay, so we have upgrade blacksmith, token of friendship. Let's token of friendship, and we know she likes the tea. We'll do the one we know. Hi, Luca. What a lovely scent. I enjoy black tea. The scent alone is enough to make me calm. There's nothing better than tea time once afternoon service is finished. How about you join me once we light the time shades? Thank you for the gift. Russell seems happy. Lucy, are you feeling okay? So, just of note, if you give them something that isn't their favorite, they get some friendship, but you would not see this second scene. Just from my experience. So the fact that this is something she likes is way better. Lucy, are you feeling okay? Is the pain gone now? Yeah, it's all thanks to your healing. Thank you, Pressel. Please, I was only doing my part. You're really kind, Pressel. But then, what's wrong? I sometimes feel this way too, but a lot of people seem to think you're scary when you fight. In contrast to how kind you usually are. Pardon me? I don't see how that's a strange thing. The ones we fight are pure evil, well beyond the point of salvation. There must not be any mercy against evil. It's natural to approach this matter with a cold heart. Do you mean to say that you feel compassion for our enemies, Lucy? No, it's not like that, but sometimes you get scary to the point where I feel it's excessive. Excessive? Lucy, that's a silly thing to say. British nun? She looks more like a pilot, is what I kind of get. First class to heaven, pilot. Kind of has the pilot hat. That's my take on it. It's not right to use the term excessive in relation to confronting evil. What? Evil is like an infestation that'll reappear the moment it's not thoroughly rooted out. You're claiming that I'm being excessive, but I think the opposite. I regret I can't be even more ruthless. No, but still. There are no exceptions for evil. The Lord is the only one who can bring salvation. That means we must do is send these souls to the Lord as soon as possible. You have a point. Yeah, I think you have a point. I do indeed. This is the truth. Pressel, I know you're a good person, but sometimes you feel distant from the rest of us. That may be the case. After all, I have a different mission. Collecting the time shades and turning back time is important, but that's not my main goal. Then what is? As I said last time, my mission is to purify all evil and fill the world with what is truly good. That is all. Kill them all. Let God sort them out. Cha-ching. Alright, blacksmith, we have nothing to use. Upgrade, let's pop our skill book first. Okay, I can't say no to combat roar. First 5 skills in your hand gain 100% crit chance. All allies gain 25% crit damage for this battle. And let's pop our celestial here. View 1 synergy upgrade per ally and select 1 to upgrade. Only shows options when we meet. Okay, countdown skill played this turn costs 2 less. This would be really good for Hein. I think Hein has my only other countdown skill, so it would be guaranteed to hit. Is it mutilate? Whatever the AoE one is, that costs 2, so they would make that a 0 skill. Prophecy costs 2 less. That'd just be good in general. But that's 1 skill that only has a power if you draw it with prophecy. So, shaky. Cost is reduced by 1 if an ally is at death's door. Now, this is by far the best. The next countdown skill played this turn costs... Oh, okay. I misread that a little bit. So it's not that this one is costing 2 less. It's the next skill played costs 2 less. That's still fine. That's a little difficult. Harden is probably not permanently in our deck. Harden would be nice because it's free and 0 costs, so I could just pop it to get the skill. Adjust Aim is definitely not leaving our deck, but this isn't the best upgrade for it, so this would be kind of whatever. These are both kind of expensive, so I guess Adjust Aim? Harden for... Yeah, the thing is, though, I don't think Hein keeps Harden forever. I think that gets replaced. A baseball bat, white costume, very faithful. I'm more the opinion she's an evangelist. First class to heaven is just based on donations. Harden does have a heal, yes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Aim. Like I said, I like this, and this is useful for now, but this is probably getting replaced. And we can upgrade again. Oh, that was the Celestial. Right. Upgrade. Cost is reduced by 1 after ending turn, or restore 1 mana if this skill is exchanged. Now, we'll do this one. We want to put it on something expensive. These are not the best choices. Maybe Stunning. Or maybe Riposte. Well, no. So this needs to be something I'm going to keep in my hand. I often don't cast this right away. I'm probably casting this right away. I'm probably casting this right away. I'm probably casting this right away. Yeah, let's do preparation for that one. That's a little mid. We're not... Oh, she's really wounded. Yeah, let's go ahead and use our bread, I guess. Get her up a little bit. I don't know if that's the right call. We also could burn some scrolls. If you do that, you actually heal. I'm not going to do any more, though. We could also give her the tea. Oh, no, not that one. This one. The healing potion. I don't need to do that here. And we're not going to reforge. All right. We have the donation box, and we actually have enough. Thank you, RNGesus. Very cool. All right, we're at 2,000 out of 5,000 to unlock that character. And we're going to put our immune to curses. Not the most exciting ones, but I think these are just quiet workhorse relics. Bloody Park. Maybe, yeah, let's just do it. I'm gonna feel stupid if she just dies. We do have 2 resurrections, but this does not recharge in this mode. Alright, store. I have 1 key, or excuse me, chest, store. Attempt a trial where you must withstand enemy attacks. I don't think we're ready. Select a relic and transform it into a different item. Alright, well I don't have one. Actually, what was it? What did that say? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. We'd have to have a relic in hand. So if we get a crappy relic, we can re-roll it. Pay 500 gold to attempt a trial. I don't think we're going to be able to do that much yet. Pay soul stones to buy a Lucy rare skill. Yes. A black market that's being run inside an abandoned bunker. As I stand in front of the door, the surveillance camera starts moving and I hear someone's voice blaring from the speaker. What's a kid like you doing in this place? Well, as long as you have some stones, anything goes. Take a look around. View investigator skills and purchase 1. View Lucy rare skills and purchase 1. I think we're doing that. Let's do it. Rampage once. Draw 2 skills and cast them immediately. Choose. Exclude the drawn skills from this battle and cast Rampage 1 more time. Can be repeated up to 2 times. Or effective plan. Draw 3 skills and set their mana to 0. Yoink. Excellent. It seems like you could pay the price. The mysterious merchant makes a satisfied grin while taking the soul stones, and he handed the purchased product. We knocked on again, but there's no response. Also, I just noticed I did not spend my points. We have 7 points. Let's up our mana again. Be a little greedy here. And then let's level our tank. We have combat roar already. We have preparation already. Parry tactics. Select an ally, view 3 random skills of that ally and select 1 to create in hand. That skill gains countdown 2 and exclude. The selected ally is allowed to parry once. I guess that's okay. I don't really want Hein parrying particularly, but being able to draw one of his high damage skills would be nice. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We now have no more basics on her. We still have 4 basics on Pressel. And 2 basics on Hein. Okay. Tier 2 tablet or herbs or a time trial. Man, they're really pushing that time trial here. I'm not ready for that. We'll take the herbs. These can remove pain debuffs. Right, and excuse me 1 sec. I'm just gonna alt tab, go into here. Okay, there we go. Of course, now that I moved it off of M, I keep hitting M. F is not a good key. I want it to be tab, but I think tab is used by something else. It's, yeah, the exchange button. Maybe I should swap those two. Maybe I could do that. No, controls. So what is currently tab? Yeah, character info. What if we made that F? And then we made the mini map, yeah, tab. That feels better. Okay, I think I could wrap my brains around that. And you, what are you? Oh, right. Tab. Thank goodness for rebindable keys. That gives the passive of Liam to the character. It means that you parry the target and Liam, you gain 2x. Oh, that is actually a fair point. Mana is definitely good. Lightning draw or Mulite will take the extra draw. All right, what do we got? We got 2 clockwork hedgehogs. They don't have the stupid stack. They're both taunting. And we have a charging wooden horse with 2 attacks. Okay, we'll lightning draw. Okay, we could go for a stunning smite. Stunning smite you. And then we could parry tactics you. Okay, so we can get skills that we don't have. 19 damage, 29 damage. We'll probably have healing gauge. Okay, so he can parry 2 now. Countdown 4. I think I want to do it to him. He's going to do more damage. We could kill this guy, but I think we're just going to eat that. All right, we have a heal. Let's wait. Parry. Did not finish him off, but we did stun him. Yeah, these guys have like ridiculous armor. 80% armor, yeah. Okay, so we have a heal. Let's pop it. 9 damage. Nothing I can do about it. In turn. Targeted Pressel, and he parried it for a good hit. Okay, that was fine, I guess. Take the basic, I guess. Okay, in 2 turns, they're going to attack. Let's do effective plan. Okay, we have riposte. Let's riposte you. stupid hedgehog armor. You're gonna attack in 1. But you're stunned, so that's kind of a moot point. 7 mana feels good. Yes, it does. How much are we gonna hit for? 17? We might be able to kill this guy, but I can't because of the taunt. We could do an intimidate. We could kill you, but you no matter what, this guy gets to attack. Alright, let's trade out that one. Okay, Retribution. Here we go. We can't do it to you, unfortunately. Maybe not. Here we go. Alright, let's kill you. Alright, what are you gonna do? Alright. Yeah, nothing I could have done to stop that, I don't think. Alright, give me continuous draw. Give me adjust aim. Cha-ching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If I do... Oh, I can't exchange again. No, this is fine. Combat Roar. Everybody, the next 5 attacks get 100% crit. And we send them to heaven. Okay. That was a little convoluted, but we got there. I don't love the amount of damage that Liam took out of that. Especially now that I see we have a curse fight. Okay, that's going to be the boss. Let's see if RNG Jesus is still on our side. What do we got? Swiftness Scroll. I don't know what that is. I assume that makes something go faster in my next combat. I'm more nervous. Let's do a second one. A random teleport. Alright, well that was pretty pointless. Do a third one. Vitality Scroll, okay. That probably is fine. Let's do it. Oh, we got the ghost. This is what killed us last time. It was a battle like this. Okay, lightning draw. Alright, blocks debuffs. He has 2 actions. Unstoppable, same thing we've seen. He gains 1 action point. We get 200 extra gold if we kill him, though. Okay, 4 turns. We could get the parry tactic out. We could combat roar. Okay, definitely doing that first. 3 turns. Okay, we have a way to parry. I just need to burn the time down some. If I combat roar, it's going to be this. Yeah, that's not great. I don't want to throw away effective plans. We're going to hold off on that. I think we're going to do intimidation to knock the ghost out of the dodge. Yeah, we did. When she attacks, we have to throw away cards. I really want to get rid of her. 3 turns until he attacks. This is not it. This is not it. Alright, parry tactics you. Steal. Countdown 2 exclude. Ignores taunt. 19 damage. If we have healing gauge, which we don't. Countdown 2 exclude 19 damage. Either of these would work. I guess we'll take Extended Strike. And we're gonna pop... No, not yet. We're going to Standby. And I guess we do it twice just to be sure, and do it here. Parried and dodged. Nice. Good job, Hein. Good job, team. All right. We do have a heal. I'm gonna pop that just before our turn ends. Yeah. Get rid of mutilate, I guess. Ouch. All right, in turn. Make a prophecy. Well, I guess we'll take smite. Okay, 4. We got another one of those. You gotta go. You gotta go. As do you. Let's do effective plan. All right, swift and free. This will take time down, so maybe. This will also take time down. We have a riposte. Let's pop this. Okay, if I combat roar now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would have it on here. You're attacking in 1 though. I'm less worried about your attack. I'm more worried about him. All right, give me the skills. Ow. All right, I would like to stun him. Let's actually do the stun here. I should have combat roared that first. We can assault slash for 0. This is all enemies. Yes. Debuff blocked. Oh, I forgot about the debuff blocker. Ay. All right. Protect him. Heal him. Good job. Good job, Hein. Oh, that was getting spicy. Woof. By the way, swiftness scroll makes the enemy more time before they act. Gotcha. So it raises our speed is what it's doing, right? Because speed makes the enemies have more timer, if I understand the mechanic correctly. Anything we can walk away from on that one. Wow. I was incredibly worried there for a second. And we got a whole lot of things I can't use. Ooh, these are... We have 6. Hang on. Let's spend some of our points. Yeah. Let's get these ones up. We could get a second adjust aim. I'm very tempted. I won't lie, but I think I'm going to take a blink heal. We need to get an actual heal in this deck, and being able to raise and lower aggro is really nice. And we'll raise him. Bloodstorm, deal 26 damage equal to 70% of max health plus 50% of lost health. If you defeat an enemy with a skill, you overheal. Very nice. Always lands against targets with weakening. It does have a countdown, which is kind of nice. Well, I guess it matters less for him. If facing one enemy, raise damage by 10. I just don't think... I don't know. This is hard to justify for me. The fact that it's a once. Catch up man clutching it? Yeah, that was big. That was really big. I think we're going for a big damage skill here. This is going to be a lot of damage. He still has 1 basic, and Pressel still has 3, so we really need to put some skills into her. We have 2 points left, which is not enough to level anything. That's all I can do there. I'm bored. An old wooden box. Forgot your period. Now we have 3. I could draw. Yes. Draw. I do like draw. Heavy. Oh, hasty counter. Discard the bottom skill in your hand. Draw 3. Draw 2 skills from the deck, prioritizing attack skills, and reduce their cost by 1. Sure. Thin your deck after. Yeah, that's true. I guess that is right. You can use that as a deck thinner. I mean, you know. All right. None of you are taunting. I mean, maybe we just, you know, first class to heaven, 100% crit chance, and 25% more crit damage. This is gonna do... Is that already added in with the 49? I think so. I think we're gonna try to just end this fool. He's the scariest one here. Get out of here, nerd. We could also do a stun. Sure. Yeah, that's the combo we're looking for on that, I think. Okay, that's fine. That's beautiful. Why, my. We'll take a just aim. We know that first class is in the discard pile, so we'll just reshuffle. Yep. Now, we don't have the 100% crit, but we have 4%. It could happen. All enemies, I want to save that till they come out. We could mutilate. That would kill her and then hit that one. We could kill her with the debuff. We could draw some... Let's draw some more attacks. A free basic. Yes. Okay, cooldown 2. Let's let that go once. Wait, did I misread that? I thought that said 2. There we go. All right, let's riposte you. Okay, 4 left. Man, this is a little awkward, actually. I want to be able to do this when they come out. All right, what a terrible waste. Good job, Hein. And we'll end turn. I should have probably healed. Ignore taunt. Yeah, let's ignore taunt. All right, and none of them are taunters. Moot point. Okay, here. Let's hit everyone with the debuff. Let's get Assault Slash rolling. All right, who do we like the least? You're gonna AoE everybody. You, I think, heal or something, and you are casting Lacerate. 9 damage, attacks lowest health. If the attack hits, also hit the highest attack. I think I would rather get rid of the AoE. Now, let's get rid of you. Okay. Pride before fall, I think, here. We're doing pretty well. All right, we got another chest. No, we already opened that. A bag of coins someone dropped. Got a new record. I appreciate that these don't actually have to be held in your inventory. I'm looking at you, Darkest Dungeon. Having to carry lore out of the dungeon. Okay, so we are done in here. We have 1 key. I guess let's check the shop. We actually have some money. Replicating Piggy Bank. Upon equipping the relic, gain gold equal to 50% of the gold you have. Expand your relic inventory by 1. Combo attack. Maybe. Pressel's the one that really needs skills, though. Teleport scroll, extended heal. Yeah. I think I'm just taking the key. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. We're in pretty good shape here. Free money. I don't think it was free money. Costs something to buy that, doesn't it? That's not the right building. That was not the right key. I'm gonna learn it, I swear. Yeah, it's 900. No. I don't have the amount of gold where that would be useful. Okay, Lucy. Warm up. Warm up. Alright, do it. Uh-oh, he's playing jazz. That's a bad sign. Let's take pairing tactics. We'll try for the big mana. Want to see a magic trick? I'll show you a few cards from your deck. Now, think of a card. First class to heaven. But is this good or bad? What's he gonna do? Why are you showing me that? Alright, well, it was the first card I thought of. Now let the magic show begin. Alright, let's see how horrendous I just did to myself. Gamba time, that's right. Okay, 4 turns. We can combat roar 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're not really in a good place for combat roar right now. I need to get rid of this. Bloodstorm, double attack. Double attack would be pretty good. We could get a parry maybe. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, still not in a good place for that. Next countdown skills cost 2 less. So we can make our double attack free. So that would be 1 point. Alright, let's retribution him. Puff trick. Gains 1 stack whenever you play a party member's skill. At 4 stacks, the last character to play a skill takes damage and is stunned. Alright. Alright, so then I want to do adjust aim. Take that. Okay, this is free, but it's only countdown 2. Alright, he's gonna go for the parry. What's that on your wrist? Oh no! No, I totally misplayed that. Do I still get the double attack off? I don't know. We have 1 mana left. Let's blink heal. He kind of likes the damage. I'm gonna do her, and because I want to increase her aggro. Alright. What are you gonna do? Okay, that's fine. Okay, that double attack was pretty weak sauce, I won't lie. Take stun. Alright, let's throw that away and get him unstunned. Okay, basic heal him. Bone grind. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I gotta pop this at some point, right? And I don't want to wait too long because it gives me permanent crit damage. Okay, we could do stunning strike on him. I should have checked. What was your CC resistance? Oh. Okay, I need to pay better attention to that. Why did you trust the magic man? The jazz claiming. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Jazz, if you're playing a game and it's vaguely anime, Jazz is evil. Okay, we can free attack for a basic, or we get assault slash. Let's get the assault slash going. Hidden dagger. It wasn't too bad. And then we parried. Beautiful. And then that's end of turn. Okay, so you still get to do your skills even though you're stunned. I would not have expected that. Joker. Swiftness. Discard after 1 turn. Draw a skill from the deck. When this skill is cast or discarded, all allies with bleeding or stunned takes 15 damage. Or, hear me out, maybe we don't take that. Maybe instead we take Mutilate. He's gonna die here. And we did get the stun off, so look who's laughing now, Joker. Alright, we'll take Preparation. Or not, apparently. Okay. Unstun you. I think we just kill him here, right? Mutilate just kills him. Alright. Okay, so now that I've done the fight, what was the mechanic when he had me pick a card? Did he remove it from my deck? Is that what he did? That went really well, despite the fact I messed up the mechanic a couple times. I think our party was just really well suited for that. That was not bad at all. It replaces it with the Joker? Gotcha. Okay, so I should have picked, like, the basic heal. Good to know. Safety charm? That's okay. Giving her some extra armor would be nice. Skill book. Fine. Nothing stellar there or anything. Let's you get the safety charm. Chrono. Okay, those are two of the characters. I bet you they like that probably as a gift item. And I don't remember if this is this the map we get our fourth character? I don't want to pop my book until I see. Hey, the donation box is here. Yes. And I have the money. All right, we're at the halfway point. I have no relic. Why don't you try being a little more friendly, Hein? I never thought I'd hear that from you. Okay. These two do not have good synergy for funny comments. It is the next recruit spot. All right, what are we looking for? A damage dealer. I kind of want Trisha, if I'm being honest. She could copy in First Class to Heaven. She could copy in Stun. She could copy his good skills. She is not an option. So tank, healer, damage. We're taking damage. I've never used Johann. Johann was an ordinary young man who lost his lover in the Twisted Lands. After training hard to seek revenge with his anger, Johann became an expert in archery. Now he volunteers at the investigation team to reunite with his lost lover. So he's trying to die? Johann specializes in utilizing his fixed ability and grows stronger with the amount of skills in hand. Johann is great for low-cost teams. Yeah, I think we're taking him. I don't feel like our team... Joey just doesn't mesh well with our team, and I mean, I guess we could do Ironheart. He does shields. We're not really doing shields. Shields synergize really well with Hein, and the shields would be okay for parries. But we really probably just want to keep getting more damage, though. I'll do anything for Alice. All right, well, I've never used him. Let's try him and see what he does. Recruit. Okay, token of friendship. We're going to do Pretzel again because we still have black tea. And we know that's a good one for her. Yep, we've read that twice. All right, you're going to give me the scene? Okay, so a light thing, three and you're done. That's good to know. Pretzel, I have a question. For me, what is it? How do you define good and evil? Good and evil? At first glance, it may seem like us humans are the good ones trying to save the world, and the monsters in the Twisted Land are the evil ones. But it's also true there are bad people in the world, as well as monsters who are completely harmless. In any case, isn't the line more ambiguous for who is good and who is evil? That's an interesting question. Then may I ask a question of my own? What? Suppose there's a person named A. A is a heinous murderer who deserves to be purified. The interesting thing is, A's parents were also murderers, and so were their grandparents and great-grandparents. Indeed, A was born from a lineage of murderers who killed others for generations. Here's the question. Suppose A got married and had a child, B. In this case, the newborn B a good person or an evil person? I don't know. Well, I don't know. This is a very simple question. In fact, there's no need to even think about it. B was born evil. Apparently she believes in original sin. Really? B has blood of a murderer. Thus, B has no choice but be a potential murderer. Revelations 21:8. All the wicked shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone. The Lord has taught that good can be corrupted into evil, but evil cannot return to good. I don't know. The baby didn't do anything evil. Of course, having a family of murderers might make the chances higher, but we still need to wait and see. Do you think waiting will change anything? What? The label of being born into a family of murderers will haunt B for the rest of its life. Even if B has no intention of committing murder, B's existence will propagate hatred and fear. And if B eventually decides to commit murder, will you be able to take responsibility for it? That's... Lucy, I told you about my mission last time, didn't I? The one about purifying all evil and filling the world with what's truly good? Indeed. To that end, I have no choice but to make cold-hearted decisions all the time. It's just a child. We need to wait and see. If we kept making excuses for every situation, there'd be no way to stop evil from running rampant. Yeah, if we go your route, though, there'd be nobody left. It'd just be you, Pressel. Still, I'm not convinced. Don't worry, I'll make sure to guide you on the righteous path. I don't think you need to. You might not understand now, but I believe you will slowly. In any case, we've talked for too long. Shall we go? After all, this land is still teeming with evil. It must be purified. Woohoo! Yeah, she's a little, you know. Yeah, she's our friend, though. Goblin Slayer flashbacks. There you go. All right, I don't have anything I want to blacksmith, so we're done there. I don't want to spin that, so we're done there. All right, Johan. I have literally no idea what you do. Sonic Bow ignores taunt. If the user's fixed ability is active, create 3 random common attack skills in hand and discard after 2 turns. Stops creating skills once the hand is full. Okay, he can do a Burning Arrow. We're not really a damage over time team. Illusion Arrow. Attack twice, prioritizing the selected target. The cost of all ally fixed abilities is reduced until you use them 3 times. Ooh! I like that one. Let's do that one. Damage is increased by 2 for each skill in hand, not including this skill. If the user's fixed, okay. So these two combo. We do this to get a bunch of skills, and then we do lightning shot. Ignore taunt, choose one. Apply taunt status to the target for 4 turns, or grant ignore taunt to the user for this turn. Ooh, that's nice too. Let's get some extra card draw. And then let's take the combo with the lightning shot. Let's see if we can make that work. Okay, everyone's in team. Let's pop our skill book. Okay, he still has basic attacks. Restore the target's healing gauge, but receive pain equal to half the amount. Okay, this is an other ally. Attack power and received healing increases based on current lost health. Healing gauge protection. Or another illusion. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this one. That's interesting, at least. Alright, what is your fixed skill, Johan? Close range shot. You can recast this skill whenever you play a skill that costs 1 or more, except skills created by other characters. This skill does not stack supply arrow buff if it's used for free. Master of Archery. Fixed ability is changed to close range shot. Fixed ability is refreshed every time you play a skill from hand that costs 1 or more. Skills created by other characters cannot refresh. Okay, interesting, I guess. Everyone is level 3. We have 7 points. I think I'm going to save up for another mana. We're going to want to do a lot of casting. And I already put the coins in. No. Yes, okay. Alright, so we need to find this 4 more times and we'll have that character. How we doing? Oh, we got plenty of time. Bloody Park 2. Okay, we got a store. We have 32 gold, not even worth looking. We have 2 keys, so maybe. Keys, there's a fight. Random dead end. Those heretics, where are they? We have a rabid priest in our party. Obtain 2 bread. Use 3 bread to obtain golden bread. I wish we could pop that. Use one key or risk a 50% chance of Lucy gaining a curse skill, then obtain one of 4 relics. Yeah, we'll do that. We will use a key. A clown lottery with various prizes. As we get closer, a soliciting clown reveals an unpleasant smile. Heh. Do you want to try your luck at the lottery? Then show me a ticket. What is a ticket? It's a long and hard stick. The thing that can open anything. You know what I mean. You mean a key? Nullify pain damage and enemy speed gained from black fog. When you need it, you need it. At the start of battle, apply cost reduced by 1 to all fixed abilities for 1 use. Ooh. At the start of the 4th turn, create a random Lucy rare skill. Also, ooh. All enemies take 4 pain damage per 1 stack of weakening debuff. I keep saying we're not a dot team, but that would combo in with intimidation. I cast that quite a lot anyways, and that would just add 4 extra damage to it. Anyone have a strong opinion here? I like this. I like this. I like this. This feels subtle like the rest of our relics this run, but if we get to the point where we hit black fog, that would be really useful. I think we're gonna go for this. Well, he's kind of already doing that though. Flag or barrel, yeah. Let's take this. Why not? Interesting if nothing else. We'll see if that combo is worthwhile for future reference. Alright, and we want to teleport here. What do we got this direction? Convert items into gold. Upgrade an ally skill. 1 chance of downgrading. We'll take the gold conversion, but I'm not going to do it right now. Obtain 1 random hero tier equipment and 1 Lucy curse skill. Or we could transform an item. We'll take the transform. I'm not going to do it yet, but we'll remember we have a key saved for that. Flags are cool. Fair enough. Okay, lightning draw, blink heal, lightning shot. Let's take the lightning shot here. Damage is increased by 2 for each hand in skill, not including this skill. So that's a ton of damage right now. Do it. Okay. Just aim, combat roar, prep. Alright, let's do preparation. Wish we could hit something else. No, I can't, so do it. Supply. Restore 1 mana at 2 stacks. Ooh, cha-ching. We will let them attack. Nice job. And that was a weird noise. Okay, so we're gonna heal you, I think. We'll adjust our aim. Cha-ching. Sonic Bow. Ignores taunt. If the user's fixed ability is active, create 3 random common attack skills. Let's get effective plan. Okay. In 2, they're going to attack. Okay, we could lower that down by 1. 17 damage. Okay, then we're gonna use Retribution. We have to do it to him. But we parry it, we hit him, and we hit her. Stigma. Okay, 8 damage. We can do another Retribution. Okay, I think we're gonna save that for next turn. charged attack. Okay, so he just makes all kinds of random stuff. Okay, let's trade out that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do our combat roar. Now we're 100% crit. Go! 190 damage. Oh, Pressel. I hope we stay on your good side. Alright, we can do an assault slash for free. Done turn. Oh, she dodged. What's that garbage? Boo. Alright, we'll take parrying tactics. Prioritize enemy with the lowest health. I'm just saying, Hein's pretty good. Hein's pretty good. Alright, and we said we were going to increase our mana. Okay, this is the way we're going. Healing balloon. Restore first class to heaven, of course. Restores 10 health to everyone when popped. Okay, so I should pop that right away. Let's pop that immediately. Okay, and then... Okay, 3 turns. I've got him debuffed. I think we just first class right away here. You look like you'd like to go to heaven. Okay. I probably should have done this earlier. 33 damage. That's an all enemies. Let's actually get a parry. Fortunately, I cannot afford that. I guess we'll effective plan. If the user's fixed ability is active. I don't think it's active currently. Actually, let's see. Okay, so he used his skill. Does this still count as active? Yes, it does. Okay. Little science there that turn. And I think, well, we still have riposte. That's fine. And then in turn. I'll take stun. And my hand is like full. This is as good as we can get. 47 damage. Alright. That's like first cast to heaven range. Yeah, get out of here. Unfortunately, I have no targets. Use that, I guess. And then... awkward. I guess let's protect Pressel. I guess Pressel can heal you. I guess our turn's done. That's a little awkward. What's that bat made of? Righteousness. And possibly lead. Like Bloodstorm. Alright, what are you? Stuns everyone when popped. Okay, I'm less interested in shooting you immediately. Let's do our lightning draw. Stunning strike. You are taunting. Alright, let's get the stunning strike up. Do I want to pop the stupid balloon? Not really. Okay, we can ignore and hit him. Doesn't have a weakening buff. Prioritize with the lowest would hit you. Okay, we hit you. Alright, we still have our post. Okay. Countdown 2. Let's try to repost you also. Dodged and parried. You love to see it. Get stunned, nerd. Oh no! Alright, well, at least he was stunned too. Okay, well, that's alright. Just aim, combat roar. We'll just aim. Alright, I have to exchange something to get her unstunned. We'll adjust our aim. We'll take a first class to heaven. Bon voyage! Pressel is so good. And she combos really well with that combat roar, too. So that is a combo I'm enjoying. Flippers, evade +5, speed +1. Ironically enough, that's a little awkward because we're parry based, but I still think I'm gonna put that on. I think we do this to her because she can dodge things she's parrying. Interesting, interesting. Another fight. You know it and I know it. Basic heal, let's rotate that out. Oh my. Alright, I don't like your face. Man, if only we could have another one. I didn't like that face either. We have 1 point left. 9 damage. Okay, I'm not overly interested in that. We could do a basic. Yeah, let's do some card draw. Dead end. Countdown 2, exclude swiftness. If user attack this turn, we crit. Okay. Be gone, Clussy. Man, imagine if you had clown phobia. This game would be rough. We don't have... No, we do have lightning shot. I'm gonna take lightning. Lightning draw into a lightning shot. Unfortunately, I don't want to use that on her. Let's just use that. Alright, we don't need to heal. We don't need effective plan. I guess let's rotate out the basic. Not great, but sure. That really sucks. We're doing too much damage. I have to burn turns to wait for the enemies. Take the combat roar. Okay, 2 turns. We'll do effective plan. We'll parrying tactic. Yeah. We'll do tear up. Alright, now that gets countdown 3 and he can parry. Let's... You have a bajillion armor. But if I get you low, then we can intimidate you. Okay, that was alright. Okay, we still have an attack in 4. Okay, if we do this and kill you... Or we do our lightning shot. Let's do our lightning shot while we have max damage. 2 points left. We still have riposte. Let's use our draw. And then riposte you. So I have a blink heal. Let's get you and lower your aggro. Oh, I should have done her and then he could have hardened. I guess the nice thing about also making him parry, if he kills somebody with the parry attack, his passive should proc and he'll hit somebody else. Just more food for thought there. Alright, I'm pretty sure we just literally dominate these. You die. I'm pretty sure that just kills you. Yeah. Easy. Weakening potion. Gains 20% receiving crit. Ooh, boss potion there. This is going far too well. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. We're done here. Alright, gotta remind myself what we had. Sell an item. I don't really have anything I'd want to get rid of. Okay, no. Transform an item. I will do a key into a relic. Whenever you apply a stun debuff to an enemy, also apply a weakening debuff that increases damage received by 50%. At the start of the third turn, view a random investigator rare skills equal to the number of allies and select one. If attack skill misses, the next skill played costs one less. There are so many amazing combos that they're... Yes, I love games that have all kind of character synergy things. That is one of my favorite things about like character building. I hate when games have like zero synergy, or they have like one synergy and it's obvious, so you always build that way. I don't think I want Broken Arrow. I think we're going Blue Rose or we're going Thorny Stem. We only have one stun, but if we did get that off, 50% damage received is nutso. Then again, we know that when you view random skills, it doesn't even have to be in your deck. So we could pull other rare skills that we don't have with this. If we had more than one stun, I would go Thorny, but I don't think we're going to get another stun. I'm going to go Blue Rose. Alright, and then we have a shop. In case we can donate gold, I'm not going to use the shop. I'm very focused on unlocking characters, because once I have everyone unlocked, then I can do team building and not have to worry about trying to do certain things. If you're not with us, you're dead. Alright, we fought these before. Ooh. Lightning draw. Okay, we don't have First Class to Heaven in our hand. This is really good, though. I think we're going to grab that. If we had First Class, I would have gone the other way. Alright, Lightning Draw. Okay, we have Lightning Shot. This is as good as it's probably going to get. Lightning Shot. Okay. Bloodstorm. Better when he gets attacked some. A basic attack. Let's rotate the basic attack. Okay, we have a Riposte now. Retribution would do a lot of damage because they share HP. Combat Roar would be Bloodstorm, Stunning Strike, Cleanse, Mutilate, and Sonic Bow. I'd like to wait. I'm going to be holding on to Cleanse for a long time. I think we're just going to get the Combat Roar out. We get the plus 25% crit damage, and we can use that quite a bit for other people. Right, you're attacking in one. Alright, let's Retribution that. Okay. Pretty good. Take 9 whenever you cast one of your spells. Yeah, I gotta remember that. And then we have Retribution. Very nice. Okay, a dodge and a sapphire, but we have the relic for resistance. We have the relic for resistance. Can I bring up? Yeah. If I go to you. Okay, I'm not on it for once. Oh, I am on it. I assume that's a weakening debuff, and we have a 70%. It's the same as CC. 70% chance to resist that. Assuming it is a weakening. If it's a... Actually, we could just look. What is it? It's a pain debuff. So for pain, we have a 45% chance to resist it. Beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, we have First Class to Heaven and a Just Aim. Would you intimidate them? I'm doing that because that's going to lower their armor, their evade, and give them receive critical plus 15%. Alright. Cutie to Heaven, go! 51, okay. It's alright. Reload. Alright, next turn, we have First Class to Heaven again. Alright, we'll riposte you. I do need to get a heal off on her very, very, very soon. This would take her to Death's Door. I don't think that's a good idea at the moment. I think we'll do a Bloodstorm. Parries dodged and dodged. Get wrecked. Resistance feels good for sure. Yeah, especially on a fight like this. Good luck and have fun sending people to heaven. Thank you, Epic Feather. Okay, well, we can't afford anything, so no need to think. And a dodge. Man, we are dodging like crazy. Give me the blink heal. Sapphire now! We hate that. Bring it on! And now she has counterattack up. Okay. I think we're gonna clear off the debuffs on our tank. So we're gonna do a cleanse to that. Okay, next we're gonna do a blink heal despite the fact that that's expensive to her. And we're gonna increase her aggro. If I do preparation, we're gonna keep attacking the one that's retaliating. That's probably a bad plan. They're not doing a countdown currently. I think I still want to get the damage out though. Let's Sonic Bow you. Dead End. If the user was attacked this turn, I don't think he was. Exclude Swiftness, ignore Taunt, discard after 2 turns. Oh, another baseball bat skill. Let's try the stun. That'd be hilarious if that actually hits. Sending the waifus to heaven. 30, but she did resist the stun. Okay. Okay, he can actually do kind of a heal with this. And once I have this on, healing gauge protection. Consume 1 stack when attacked. Okay, that's fine. He does have double ruby stigma though. Let's grind some blades. Yeah, he's pretty dang debuffed at the moment. I probably should not do anything with him. Okay, 5 turns and 7. This is more expensive because she has Sapphire. That's a weakening debuff. Remove all weakening and CC. Okay, that does work on those. I was expecting it not to work because it's a boss fight. Things like that annoy the crap out of me. I remember when I was a kid, I played Final Fantasy X, and I had like, oh, I'm gonna do all these dots and stuff and these things, and like literally every boss was just immune to like everything. And I was like, well, this is shit. It annoyed the crap out of me. All right, send them to heaven. 69, nice, beautiful. Smite. Countdown to exclude, discard after 1 turn. Yeah, we're gonna lose these if I don't use them. If this attack lands, draw a skill. Dead End. Damage 16. This hits everybody. That's gonna make her counterattack. I don't want to do that. We could rush. We could blade grind. We could do both. Let's blade grind. I think we rush here. We're gonna lose that skill if I don't use it. We still could do preparation, but she's gonna kill herself on the retaliation. Let's not. This game is always clear about it. If something can't be removed, it's in the description. Good to know. I'm very grateful for that. Oh no, Pressel! They knew who the real damage dealer was. I'm pretty sure we have this though. We do continuous draw. I think we do a cleanse on Hein. And then we mutilate for 39. We mutilate for 74, excuse me. When your waifus blow up. Can be used on the defense role character. Create 3 class skills. Some gold, some soul stones. Vadzerad. Equipment. 10% attack, 10% healing power, 1 speed. Pain accuracy, weakening accuracy. Friendship, skill book, key, and some credits. Loot all. That went really well again. Sucks that Pressel went down, but in this game I don't lose XP or anything, so that's fine. Alright, next stage. Do we have the box? We have the box! Yes! Alright, 3 more times. And then before I forget, let's put our relics. So we're full on relics, so we would have to take things out to put in new ones. So we have Dark Relic, resist all debuff resistance, and some evade. Equipment can't be cursed. All enemies take some pain damage. This is probably my weakest one at the moment. It's kind of comboing off of him mainly. Rare investigator skills. Okay. Let's also... Pain and weakening, actually. So really, again, this is Hein. So we'd switch out, and it's probably going to be this, because this is ridiculous for him. So we'll switch that out, and then we'll give the other damage dealer the throwing daggers. Alright, we are a little banged up here, so I do think I'm going to eat. I wish all the newbies out there were like Johan. Okay. That is a statement you can make, yes. I'm gonna go full bread. Done. Open my box. Paints. Okay, none of you scream painter to me. We're actually done with her friendship. So I don't want to do her this time. Blacksmith, I don't think I have enough gear. Upgrade, okay. Critical chance plus 50%. If we hit first class to heaven. If we hit first class to heaven. When the skill in hand cost reduced by 1. Okay, we did not hit first class to heaven. Actually, now that I think about it, I think our first class to heaven's already upgraded. So that wasn't going to happen. 50% chance to crit. 21 damage. 16, 25. This is probably my potentially hardest hitting skill, I think, at the moment. In theory, if it gets the right thing. Lightning shot. Lightning shot. That's probably my second hardest hitting skill. Or probably third after first class. Lightning shot feels like that would be good. Like then again, an AoE skill that crits, and if he kills somebody, his passive procs. And we can make sure it lands 100%. I love games that are actually make you have hard decisions. I think it's stun, blood, assault, or lightning. I think any of those I would be very happy with. If you defeat an enemy with this skill... Oh, you know what? A crit would be more likely to kill something. And we could share the stun with something else. Hein is so good, though. And I could hit... If he kills somebody, he would cast this again. I think we're going to do that one. Yeah. Alright, blacksmith. I don't think I have enough that I want to do. We could do 2 blues, like you said, but this is so good for him. I'm not going to do that. Token of friendship. Okay, Hein has 1 from our previous run, so he's probably the person to work on. What do we have? Whiskey, mugwort. I don't think anyone in my party screams mugwort. A fashion magazine. A collection of sci-fi novels that stimulate the human imagination. The distinction between reality and fiction has been blurred to the extent that the older works can be implemented with modern technology, but they are still enjoyable as a piece of culture. Alright, we'll try that with Hein. He seems nerdy. He probably likes sci-fi. Ace said lightning shot. I think you're a little behind me, Ace. Go to current time. The scaling? That's true. That's true. A gift for me. Okay, that's not special dialogue. But he's probably not going to give us a scene here. Right. Yeah, so finding out what they like makes it way more efficient. Since I can only give 1 gift per campfire. We have a book. Okay, who needs skills still? Not you. Pressel desperately needs a couple more skills. And Johan could use them. Okay, Shining Pillar. Heals all characters except for yourself. And the target for 9. Scales with healing power. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. We could definitely use a little bit more healing. Key goes up here. Potion, potion. My herbs can't stack. Apparently 3 is the maximum, I guess. Random scrolls. Okay. Alright, not bad. Next. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think we're gonna get a clear on this one. 400 gold to get 2 keys. Obtain different rewards across 3 floors. Each floor demands wealth or luck. I don't have the supplies for this. Let's do key trader. I'm not gonna spend the gold yet. We'll come back here. Yeah, shop. Fight. A hard fight. We'll try to heal up off the easy fight first. Alright, we gotta remember there's some nasty, nasty enemies in here. Okay, we do have first class to heaven. I'm taking a just aim. Alright, you're taunting and you have 50 HP. This hits for 28 currently because it didn't get a prophecy. Yep, the 28 we were expecting. We adjust our aim. 47 damage. Man, I am really tempted to just kill this guy. It's a lot of overkill. You know what? Just get rid of him. None of your garbage. And Harden doesn't really do much. Okay. Ow. Give me the bone grinder. Okay, what is this? This is a pain debuff. We're gonna need to get rid of that so that she can safely blink heal herself and lower. Ow, is all I have to say about that. That was really painful. Okay, we can get prep out for 0. Let's do Shining Pillar. Let's protect Pressel. I guess let's do some draw. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, that's all unless I want to do Harden. If cast on self. So I could do it to her. And it's just healing gauge protection. No. Okay, just ouch and ouch. Oh, it's just anybody's random skill. Because this is Miss Chains. That's pretty good. Dismantle armor could be good. Shadow Dance. Remove your focus buff. Okay, we don't have that because we're not Trissa. We're going to combine arms, I think. Make a prophecy. We'll do riposte. Okay, 5 and 5. I still would love to get some more healing. We could illusion arrow cheaply. Let's illusion arrow. What are you? You're gonna heal. I think I'm willing to eat that. Apparently I didn't meet some criteria to make that proc like I thought I would. Okay, this is for 0. Let's just pop you. I want to make sure I have enough for a riposte. Alright, let's do combined arms here. Please kill him. Okay, apparently I misunderstood something about that. I thought they were going to cast that immediately. Okay, now we can Bloodstorm you. That's what we want. All right, give me a heal on her. Return, so we wait. And then we riposte. And then we're done. Okay, that was not bad. I'm looking for some heals here. I can do this. Heal yourself. Combat roar. Assault slash. Wait. There it is. Alright, that was okay. We did come out with more life than we started. Let's go do the hard fight while we're all juiced up on HP. Alright. Don't wipe me, bro. Alright, the wolf got the curse. That's probably pretty good. Okay, if the user is active... Okay, I must not have had an active... I wish they didn't darken this so much. I have to kind of... Because of bright lights, I can't read it unless I lean closer. I think we're going to take Sonic Bow. Okay, now these have that same ghost thing, so dodges attacks. This buff is removed if you receive an attack that costs more than 0. This is why we keep intimidation around. Alright, no more ghost. Get rid of that garbage. Now they're debuffed and they're taking a dot from our relic. Random enemy, we could retribution. Let's effective plan. Lightning shot, okay. So if we Sonic Bow... do you do something crazy? You just attack a lot. Let's work on you. Okay, now we have lightning shot. 52 damage. We kill this guy. He has a bajillion attacks. So let's just get rid of him. Kind of a waste, but he has so many attacks. All right, we still have preparation or continuous draw. Let's prep. Ow. Let's protect her healing and give me the draw. Stop bullying my priest! All right, we only have 1 point left. Let's rotate that one. Nice. Okay, we're still at -5, so that didn't actually get us out of danger zone. I guess let's shoot. Heal. We don't have first class from heaven. I think I would rather get more parries out though, because she is suffering. She's suffering real bad. And I have no attacks or no healing here, so I'm gonna immediately heal, get her off of death's door. Parry tactics with him. Yeah, sure, we'll do an assault slash. 2, countdown 3, so that would be perfect for him. Yeah, let's just hit somebody. We'll do that. 1 mana left. Let's shift that out. Yes, restore the target's healing gauge, but receive pain damage equal to half the amount. Yeah, that's worth it. Still have 1 point. We could just do a shot. And that gives us a mana back because that was twice. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm really spamming this so that we can get the extra mana. All right, let's protect her. Good. Oh, she just kills him. Oh, I see. She just killed him with preparation. All right, this is fine as long as we don't lose that. Commands, copy all currently counting ally skills and cast them immediately. When attacked, reduce incoming damage to 1 and remove a stack. Deal 15 damage to all the targets if it's parried. Create a 2-cost swiftness skill effect of your choice. Let's do that one. Make a prophecy. We'll do... We're probably going to win before this is relevant. Let's do assault. Alright, we will create a potion. Barrier, healing... We'll take the healing. Twice. Oh, I see. So we mix it up. Okay, so we can pick multiple effects. Cool. Let's hold off on that. All enemies get attacked. Yes. We actually might be able just to end it right here. Because Hein's a boss. Hein's a boss. He's a beast. Ludol. On the right-hand corner, where your head is, there's a button to hide the menu when you choose stuff like that. Yes, there is. I can normally see it. I don't know how well this comes through, but I have to have my really bright LCD lights on for my green screen to work properly. You have to have your green screen lit up pretty well, so it's a little on the bright side. Normally, if I don't have those on, I can read it okay. But yeah, that is true. I can click that, so I don't have to squint like an old man. All right, what do we got? Smell equipment or relics to transform them. Convert items into gold. I guess we'll take this. Maybe we'll use it. Maybe we won't. Up here. What do we got? A wooden box. Yes, please. All right, got some money. Upgrade 4 common skills per party member and learn or view 4 skills. Pay 400 and obtain a row. I'm actually going to take the skills. I'm looking for something for Pressel or Johann. Preferably Pressel. Open the forbidden book. An enormous library owned by the Pharos Order. The followers of the Order come here to study the doctrine every day. The bookshelves store many forbidden texts that seem deemed unacceptable by the public. We could read the priceless books that are impossible to find in ordinary places. Okay, so we're looking... Okay, Pressel. Healing Fountain. Restore 1 mana if the skill is exchanged or discarded. Heal 1. Heal 5 when you cast your own skill. Consume 1 stack when played. It's interesting. Quick attack. If played from hand, gain 1 skill exchange. I kind of want a little more support or a second first class to heaven on her. Move this skill to the top when battle starts. That's on Hein, though. Okay, let's look at Johann. Greater heal. If drawn by prophecy, make another prophecy. I like that. Heals for 24. He's not going to get a lot of healing power, but this heals pretty well. Look at the scaling on that. 300%. The other would be this one. It's a heal over time, basically. That could be really nice for pulling people back above death's door. She also is more likely to stack, but it's 10%. So this is going to heal for 25 at the moment. Healing Fountain's pretty good. This didn't come out in 2019. I believe that was early access. I could be wrong on that, but I think this just came out like last year. But games like this are why I rarely buy new games. Yeah, I literally just bought it on sale. It's so glorious. All right, let's do Healing Fountain. I need some more healing. And it is for Pressel, so. And if we don't need it, we can do that exchange thing for the mana. That's okay. A Vitality Scroll and something unknown. Okay, so we still have a fight. I like the song here. We can adjust. Okay, so this is what he was talking about. We can click hide, and that does make it easier for me to see. Let's do lightning draw because we don't have first class. 7 and 5. Give me my draw. We have blink heal. We have a stun. We have mutilate. Attack twice. Okay, so we would want to do this first, right? So we shoot you, and then we use illusion arrow, which lets me shoot you. Okay. I don't know if that's the best turn ever, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's just get the stun strike on you. And that's literally the turn. Let's protect Brestle. That's kind of nice that he can make this free. It's hard to justify that sometimes, but for free, I can definitely justify that. It's a Crumley. Yeah, I have to say, for its genre, it's excellent. It's excellent. My only complaint so far is I wish we had like character art like Lucy for the characters down here rather than like the splash screen that we have, but that's just aesthetics. Crit plus 50%. Yes. Okay, blink heal. Yeah, let's blink heal her and let's make her have more aggro. Let's... I hate to throw this away. Let's throw a mutilate so we have Bloodstorm. Bloodstorm, if it crits, will kill him. We didn't. I should have done an attack on him first. Alright, do that. Let's parry. No, let's get prep up. Let's do effective plan. All enemies. You could heal. Okay, free. I'm gonna do it. Nice dodge. Beautiful. Okay, we have 2 mana left. We could take a shot. We could first class to heaven. This is gonna be a low damage one. Yeah. Just 23. We could basic attack, or we could do that. Parry tactics or the basic. Let's just do the basic. Let's save his heal. The beach skin. I don't have the DLCs. I was planning on picking him up if we continue on long enough. I don't know if we will. We'll see. We'll see. Retribution, Blade, Guardian Angel. She looks really happy about that. Once Swiftness. Remove 1 debuff from all allies. Man, in that last boss fight we did, that'd be incredible. Barrier, Angel Power, Guardian. Wow. Too bad we can't get this in our deck. I'm gonna take that. Prophecy, we'll take a lightning shot. Okay, so we would want to have him shoot with this, and then we lightning shot that. And then we have this back. We could do this for a little bit of healing. Let's do that. And then... Oh, that was not healing, that was retribution. One point left. Guess we parry tactics? Okay. Yep, bring it back, please. Alright, we can do a little bit of healing. Oh, it's for everybody! Oh, that's a lot better than I thought. I thought that was single target. Alright, alright. Adjust our aim for heaven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Combat roar. Aww. I had the setup. They had some nice extra boss fights and some interesting, I assume it's RNG, good items and relics. They're optional. I bought them as I like the game and wanted to support the devs. Yeah, they look fine. I'm kind of waiting until they're on sale too. So one of the benefits of playing old games is you can just wait for sales. Enemies are guarding it. Well, they should stop. Spicy. Making a prophecy. Let's get lightning shot here. Okay, so we have an assassin who has high evade, a Deathbringer. He's gonna put a really gross debuff on me, I think. And a Pharaoh's High Priest. Alright, we continuously draw. And then we're gonna do our lightning shot for 39 damage. I think you're the most dangerous. Ignore taunt. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Let's not have any things go on. Yeah. Road to Death. 11 damage per turn. All skill damage dealt to the Deathbringer is halved. Removed when the Deathbringer is defeated. You're attacking in 1. Can't get past his taunt. Let's protect her. They seem to really be targeting her hardcore. We could just put up some healing. You know what? Sure. Let's just have that rolling. Oh, what was that? Mind control? Don't love that. Oh no. 8 damage to another ally at the start of turn. I don't love that. I don't love that at all, actually. Heal 5 when you cast your own skill. Okay. Countdown 1. Fixed ability is active. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, boo! Boo! Combo attack. Okay, we want retribution here. Parry it and hit him back. Ooh, they tried to stun her for that. I don't love that either, if I'm being honest. Combo attack hits for 22. 17, countdown 2. If the user was attacked, this will critically hit. I don't think he was attacked. 17 damage, ignore taunt. Attack power minus 40. We also have retribution. Okay, that would be fine. I think I'm gonna go for the stun on him. I think we're gonna harden. We get the extra healing here. So just aim for heaven. You gotta aim for heaven, guys. Dead Ends is free. Retribution is free. I have to put that on the wish list and grab it on the next sale. Yeah, we're due for a sale, I think, at the end of the month. The big Steam summer sale. So it should be pretty good discounts on things. I've allowed myself to buy a little bit more aggressively than I normally do because I'm running the channel. And, you know, I take a little bit of my channel and reinvest it back into things. So I wouldn't have bought this if I wasn't going to show it off. So unfortunately, games like this don't really draw the crowds. So definitely not going to pay for itself. Dancing Swords. Whenever a party member casts a skill on an enemy, cast an illusion sword. Discard all 0-cost skills. Honestly, I'd probably just retribution again. Hell Arrow. Deals 7 damage for each skill in hand and 3 damage for each skill in the discard pile. Current bonus damage 69. I mean, I have to pick that, right? We'll take the heal. All right, it's just a dumb wolf. Let's get rid of his ghost attack. Very nice. I'm really liking this, actually. I like him a lot more than I thought I would. All right. One in the chamber. Get out of here. story is cool, but that's what Babbel's for. Yep. So far the story has really intrigued me. I like that it has kind of a dark twist to it and some mystery. Honestly, the 8 people show. You have to remember I'm also starting, I don't normally stream at this time, and it is a weekday. So I need the Europeans to figure out that I'm streaming at this time. That's the whole plan, is to have it to be a little more Euro friendly. So we're gonna be bouncing games. So next morning stream will be House of Legacy. House of Legacy is gonna be an AM stream. And then I'm kind of thinking we're actually gonna switch off of Chrono Ark, and we're gonna do Wandering Sword. They have a DLC coming out on the 18th, and I think that's gonna be kind of the vibe of the morning stream. And then we'll just rotate Chrono Ark in whenever I have some, like, a free stream. In the evening tonight, we're starting Shadow Empire, which people have really been looking forward to, so they better show up. And then we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do Cyber Knight will be the rotation up there. So those are the current games at the moment. And I can always change my mind, so we'll see what's popular. I'm really enjoying this, though, I have to say. Holy Grail. Place a cursed equipment. We're not going to get cursed equipment. So, sacrifice 1 class skill and upgrade a skill. I don't know if we do that. There is nothing here I would want to get rid of. I like what we're building. We've got some really good synergies going on here. I mean, UK here. Okay, so I could figure this out myself, but you could also just give me the information. If I start, like today, we started at what is 10 a.m. PST time. You guys are on Greenwich time. So you're, I think, 9 hours difference. So this started at 7 o'clock for you, PM. Is that correct? I want to say that's right, but I could be wrong. No, that is wrong. 9 hours. No, yeah, 7. Remains of a Wagon. Loot all. 4 p.m. Okay, I was completely wrong. Okay, good. That's a decent time. And then it would be a little bit later as we go further across Europe. Yeah, okay, perfect. That's what I thought. I actually went and checked the time, so I thought I had this correct. Okay, we have a lot of money. Let's hit the store. I'm gonna see what they got. At the start of the 3rd turn, reduce all skills in hand by 1. Good, but I don't think I would replace anything. Healing Hands. Swiftness, target is overloaded by 1. Yeah. Rush. That ain't it. I think we're just taking the key. I don't even think I want a generic skill book. I would prefer something better. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have bought that key, though. No, that's not it. We have a place where we can get cheaper keys. Yeah. Do I chance not having 500 gold for the unlock? I messed that up. I should not have bought that other key. Do we have a spot that I can sell an item? Is that here? A giant book levitates there. The title, no, that's skill sacrifice. I think I'm gonna save it. I messed that up. I should have done it the other way around. We could have had a cheaper key and still had the gold. Hey, Uncle Elephant. Hey, Babel, finally caught one of your streams. I've been chewing through your Tale of Immortal and House of Legacy playthrough. Well, excellent. I'm glad you're enjoying those. I just mentioned, if you just came in, we're probably going to start Wandering Sword as the other AM stream. So if you're liking those two, you'll probably like Wandering Sword. It's kind of sort of a retro RPG, and it's like a wushu. I played a tiny bit, but I think it's going to be pretty fun. Me Too says Fragile Thinking. Well, welcome in, too. Yeah, like I said, I'm hopeful that some of the people who normally can never make my streams because of the time difference, I hope for at least the next couple months while I can do this, you'll have a chance to hop on in and say hey. All right, make a prophecy. We have lightning draw in hand. I could go for just a bajillion cards. Let's get preparation up. All right, what do you do? Attack power minus 30, maximum health minus 10%. Attack power increases by 15% at the end of each turn. Well, I have fought this boss before, so I do know his gimmick. At the end of your turn, Reaper casts Death Sentence, prioritizing the owner of the topmost skill. Next turn, the topmost skill's cost is reduced by 1. What they're not telling you here is, if he casts this on the same person twice, he does a huge AoE. So I need to rotate who's getting debuffed. Which is fine. We can definitely do that. Okay, parrying tactics, preparation. Okay, let's do our lightning draw. Okay, 3 cooldown here. Okay, I do have riposte, okay. I want to make sure we riposte this. This music doesn't really fit this one, I will say. We could get a second. Yeah, let's get a second on him. Into the line, ignores taunt and guaranteed critical against weakening or bloodstorm. I think we're gonna into the line this. He has parry up and running. Okay, I gotta be careful with my skills, with my spend. I want to use riposte. I want to use into the line. That's 3 points, so I can spend 2 more. I could get preparation up, and then we could shoot. All right, let's shoot and get preparation up. Okay, now he's at 2, so I can riposte. Oh, I messed that up because of overload. Okay, that's all right. That's not horrible. All right, you're already kind of down. Let's hit him with a heal, and let's lower his aggro. Okay, so Johann is the target. That's totally fine. We could harden. We could heal. I don't think I want to do any of that. We're done. Okay, nice riposte with a crit. Okay, I don't love that we were able to get her hit. Okay, so he has marked for death. Cannot be disabled. First class, of course. Cannot be disabled. Okay, game, let me read it. Cannot be disabled. Okay, so it warns me I can't cleanse this. 5 damage per turn. When hit by another death sentence, all allies take 26 damage. So I basically need... I need to win within 4 turns, is what that basically means. Alright, first class to heaven. I think we're definitely doing that. Let's do an intimidate here. Then we're gonna first class. I think we can kill him without wasting it. Let's do it here. We're on a time limit. We're on a time limit. Yeah, we can definitely... We'll kill him with mutilate. Okay, I need to get rid of this skill, though, or he's going to get whapped. Okay, now Hein is going to get the debuff. That's fine. Let's mutilate. Nice and okay. Ow. We have 1 point. Extra received damage. You're bleeding. All right, let's blade grind. Okay, stun. He's 66% resistant to CC. Let's... Oh, I'm out. Okay, and we want Hein. We could use this. That would be a good heal for Johann, who will keep him off of death's door. And we would still target Hein with the debuff, so that's fine. Yeah, what a great heal. What a great heal. And actually, hang on a second. Do we have healing gauge protection? We do. Okay. I want to make sure we had that up and running. Sounds good on PST. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, see, I'm in Pacific Standard Time too. It's very rough because normally when I'm working, I get home at 5 o'clock. So that's already 8 o'clock Eastern, and I haven't had a chance to like clean up or get food or anything. So I usually start streaming at 6. So it's already 9 o'clock in the Eastern, and it's way late in the rest of the world, basically. So unless you're in Asia and you're just getting up, it's a really hard time. Okay, here's our rare skill. Your fixed ability is cast twice instead of once. And that's whatever. He needs some more attack power before that's good. Hobby all currently counting ally skills. I think we're going for Guardian Angel. Bloodstorm. Yes. We are set up for a big Bloodstorm. Alright, we gotta be really careful here. We need to make sure that Hein is not receiving this. So I really need to keep Stunning Strike in my hand. Let's give her healing protection. Let's get that out of our hands. We don't oops it. Alright, the correct person is being hit with the debuff. Now let's look at the rest of our turn. We could Guardian Angel, remove one debuff from all allies. Okay, we do have debuffs that we could get rid of. It does some... Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I kind of want to get rid of her increased damage taken. That's going to take him to Death's Door, though. Let's get rid of that. Oh, wait. Okay, no. It removed his debuff, not everybody's, but it gave everyone the barrier. Okay, that's fine. Sonic Bow... He's going in 4. Quick attack? Kind of whatever. Or we could effective plan. Let's effective plan. Okay. That was pretty effective. Yeah, I agree. And we will healing. Beautiful. We'll continuously draw. Okay, good turn, actually. All right, however... I am gonna really struggle to get a Pretzel skill to the top here. That is gonna be really, really, really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. Do we Combat Roar now? Yes, I think I will. Summon the Follower. He's stunned Pretzel. Yikes. Yeah, alright, run it. I won't make a stream once the season starts, so I'm enjoying it now. There's always the VOD. That's the nice thing about streaming on YouTube, at least for me. Let's adjust aim. I think we're making a major, like, try to kill play here. Alright, my first Pretzel skill is Shining Pillar. Can I do all of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Stunning Strike is free. He's taunting me, so I have to do it to him. That's fine. Bloodstorm. 41 damage. Do it. He does have a weakening debuff. 54 damage. Beautiful. I might be able to dig my way there. Okay, which is better? Extended? 20 damage or double attack. 18. Skill can be cast twice. Alright, let's throw that one away, as much as that hurts me. Let's quick attack. Let's double attack. Oh no! No, I messed it up. Alright, Johan's gonna get hit and we're gonna take a massive AoE here. Is there any way I can get rid of this skill? And I think the answer is no. Angel's Protection. Overheal. I mean, yes. Let's overheal her. I mean, we may as well double attack. Oh, I messed that up. We were so close. I could have done that differently and we could have done that. We can adjust aim. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to. Oh, we're stunned. There is a reason not to. Let's protect Wrestle. Alright, incoming pain. Oof. Yeah, that is a lot of time, Ace. Ow. Everyone's at death's door, and then the dot ticks. All right, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. Give me draw. Lucy, it seems you're in an irreversible situation again. Well, there's no need to worry. Just accept your fate. No. Fate is my enemy. They want me to forfeit. No. Screw you. We going to heaven in this one, boys. 24. Adjust aim. Heaven. Come on, Trestle. 41. 26 damage. Give me continuous draw. Raid. Lightning draw. Another continuous draw. Or a heal. Let's heal. Red aura. Max HP. Now you made her angry. I can do this. If we had crit on one of those, we would have won. Death's door. This is probably it. Oh! Oh, man. I could have won that. I screwed it up. I used the wrong skill. I could have got his skill out of the way. Oh, that was so close. That was a good run. Ouch. Ouch. All right. Pain train's there. Just a character. Okay, so this is looking at the unlocks. Defeat White Witch 2 more times. Defeat Duelist. I have never fought Duelist. We need to collect 1 more record. Continue donating gold. I don't know what Curse of Sun, Moon, and Stars is. Defeat the Joker 1 more time. Defeat the Forgotten King. View a record. Reach level 3 friendship with 5 characters. All right. Skills. Okay. All those are fine. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Wrong button. Yes. Have you done 5? No, the game starts at 499. Lucy has not had a good time. She's kind of in a Groundhog Day situation where she keeps getting killed, and then she doesn't have the full memory, it seems, but she has, like, subconsciously you know you've died. Alright, we have a record. In order to survive the unforeseen grand catastrophe, a man named Klein kickstarts a project. He claims this Ark project will be a safe and reliable way to survive the catastrophe. Hello everyone, my name is Klein. The Ark project's First, I'd like to thank all the guests who've gathered here. To those who support us and those... This phenomenon was observed by chance, has no precursors. At the time we have remaining is short indeed. In this situation, there are many projects underway in various parts of the world. But the method of remaining majority of people chose is cold sleep. According to our talks with the organization that's still intact, blank % of the population has already entered cold sleep. Cold sleep is an innovative solution that could take advantage of the symptoms of the Great Catastrophe. It's a method that can accommodate the most amount of people. However, the problem is that that method is far from perfect. First of all, the biggest problem is that, for all we know, this phenomenon is likely to stay on Earth for a long period of time. On top of that, since it's impossible to accurately estimate when it will end, it's possible it could last for an astronomical amount of time. The situation demands us to look up to 1,000 years in the future. Low chance to wake up from cold sleep. In the worst case scenario, all of humanity could be forever. Humanity's on the path. So that's why we started the Ark project, to preserve us until that point. The Ark project is a groundbreaking way to maintain our daily lives during the span of the Great Catastrophe. The Ark contains everything needed to sustain life. The Ark can outlast and safely... We cannot accommodate. Alternatively, even if you were not selected for Ark, there's nearby shelters for cold sleep. As soon the Great Catastrophe is over... I wonder if Pharaoh's Order were people in cold sleep. Project progress. The Ark project progresses smoothly. Executive Director Klein quietly vows to save humanity with his project. He's got the Gindo pose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Unlike other projects that are busy with self-gain, yeah, he's totally just unselfish, I'm sure. However, someone requested an appointment stating that there's a critical flaw. This is the year 20... It seems that others are busy preparing breakfast. The situation outside is getting worse and worse. It's getting harder and harder to endure. As for the project progress, we're running a little behind schedule, but it's going smoothly without any major problems. I feel hopeful we'll be able to activate the Ark soon. If the Ark project proceeds as planned, it should be able to save all of humanity unable to board the Ark. There's a number of survival projects underway around the world, but many of them do not appear to be making much progress. Even if they do succeed, it's unlikely they'll be able to save the ones of the countless people who enter cold sleep. The other projects have basically abandoned the people in cold sleep. Not only are these projects merely focused on sustaining their own lives, it's also highly unlikely they'll survive until the end of the Great Catastrophe. But my project is different. We can save everyone. A greater sense of responsibility is why our team is working tirelessly to complete the project. However, there's someone who recently wanted to consult me on an interesting topic. That looks like a czar. That person said there's a critical flaw in the Ark project and wanted to discuss it. I judged it was a problem we could think about after the Ark was operational, so I decided to do my best to complete the Ark first. Actually, I already knew to some extent. That's why I prepared a solution in advance. The method is fallback I prepared just in case. I'll use it if there's really no other option. Anyways, the root of the problem in the Ark... Yeah, I figured. Of course, they cut us off. Alright, that's all of our records. Alright, we will hit the wrong button yet again. We'll turn off the light before we leave. Alright, anyone have anything new to say? We got Pressel to max friendship. Oh, you must be Lucy. Do you believe in God? Okay, we've already gone through that dialogue, so nothing new there. Randomly pick somebody. Okay. Doesn't seem like they've refreshed anything new. We'll just peek and make sure no one's standing around. Nope. All the same people. Alright, so event refresh. Seems like this would be really powerful. I wonder if it costs something. I think we're going to grab that anyways. These seem to be like the most powerful unlocks. And then let's do these 2 relics just to see what the next set of them is. That leaves us with 2. Let's invest this time. We'll just get those out of the way. That's our meta unlocks. How are we doing? 3 hours. Yeah, we could start for a little bit more. I need to make sure I take a break because we are going to be back at 4 o'clock. But I don't think I need to take one yet. 2 recruits. What are we doing this time? Despite my love of that team, I don't want to just do the same team over and over. Maybe we do a chain Joey run and go for more of a dot focus. I would love it if I could pick 3 characters because I would pick these 3, but I can't guarantee that. So that's a little bit of a oof. We haven't done a Karen Sharon yet. Let's try to do a dot run. So it'd be those 2 and you, and then who? I guess we don't really have another super good dot character. She has some, if I remember right. Or we could do like double, like do Pressel and her, and then pick up a tank. We'd have 3 choices. No, let's do Chain and Joey. Trish is the copycat? Yeah. I don't like to start with Trish. I unlocked her when I was testing the game before we started streaming. And I don't like her as a first DPS because she doesn't have anything good to copy. Maybe I guess if you went like double DPS as your starting 2 characters, but that seems really sketch. This feels really safe. All right, let's do it. We'll try for a dot run this time. We'll see. Hopefully we can get Sharon, whatever her name is. That would be great. All right, remember, we're back to level nothing. We're not at the same power level we were on before. Okay, Hedgehog. Unfortunately, I have all of her basic attacks. Let's switch out that heal. Did not help. All right, basic attack. And accelerate. Basic attack. Done. Tackles Joey. Poor Joey. Use her basic heal, and then he attacks. Loot all. And we're going to immediately do chain first. Get her burn. We could get her innate right off the bat. I think we just do that. And then here's her big dot. All enemy pain and weakening debuffs remain for an extra turn. 21 damage, countdown 1 tracking. Gains swiftness when health is below 33%. Consumes burn and chain heals the user for 50% of max HP. That's really nice. Let's get that to start with because we don't have a lot of healing yet. And let's change our fixed ability to the reload. Good start. Select one ally to upgrade. The skill owner loses 2. All right. And because it's only this, what do we get? Yeah, it's got to be that skill. Cost is reduced after ending turn. That'd be okay. Apply a pain debuff that inflicts 3 damage. That's pretty weak. Move this skill to the top of the deck when battle starts. I think we're going to do this. I can hold it in my hand until the heal becomes relevant. So we could make it cheaper and cheaper. This is a little tempting too, because if we start battle with low HP, we could immediately heal. I think we'll do that. Reduce health. Hey, don't waste your potions. Okay, Joey. We have a record with something, okay, something weird. Got a bread. We unlocked a new party member. Successful run already. Ideally, we'll fight the witch again. We need to kill her 2 more times to unlock somebody. So hopefully we'll get her. The apply pain debuff is a good idea on AoE skills. Yeah, that's how I felt with Heinz last time. Okay, so we have it, we're ready. You would deal 21 damage, which would just kill this guy. I think we just kill him. And then let's wait. It's getting hot in here. Oh, uh-oh. We know how that ends. She sweeps dust in my face. Basic attack. Cool. Easy peasy. I really like Miss Chain's passive with the burn allowing you to always have healing protection. Okay, we're not going to waste our key yet. There's the boss. How do I get my reroll on these things, by the way? Is this not an event, I guess? Apply a random positive to enchant, apply a random negative enchant, and gain a skill book and gold. Alright, we'll take that, but we don't have any gear yet. Dead end. Is that literally it? We could use our key. I don't like doing that though. I really like saving the keys for those events. Those seem way more powerful, generally speaking. Okay. This is gonna be a little rough. This is gonna be a little rough. We don't have enough attacks to break his shield, so that would be pointless. So let's do that. Let's get the chainsaw going. We'll put a protect up. In turn. Reroll available starting on the second map. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so here, Joey pops, then we chainsaw, and let's actually switch that out. Ow. Stop bullying Joey. He's just a little nerd kid. Give him the basic heal. Basic attack into a basic attack. Does damage. Man, I like the OST in this game. We have a basic heal that could be vaguely useful, but I'd rather go for an attack. But she's stunned. I'm just gonna have to wait. I don't want to burn those. That sucks. That was a bad one. Okay, Joey and basic attack. And look at that. We got big heal here. Let's see where that puts us. Oh, she wasn't burning. Shoot. I should have done this first. Alright, let's get that up and running. That was a little oops. I think that's gonna be okay. Or maybe it won't. Okay, she's not stunned. She does have bleed. We do have 2 basic attacks, which should be able to kill him. Okay. The first time I fought this guy, I wasn't understanding his mechanic right away, and man, this was a difficult fight. You just don't have enough attacks this early in the game. Okay, campfire, no donation box, boo. It's not intelligent to attempt to solve everything with strength. Having strength is the best weapon. What a fool. We're not compatible at all. You're just a cranky one, aren't you, Joey? Hey, Lucky! Alright, we're taking her. A mysterious girl who goes by Sharon. There seems to be another side to her despite first impression. Sharon's a dark priest who borrows the power of evil to claim the souls of her enemies. She specializes in pain debuffs and has a decent healing abilities, which makes her an excellent in long battles. And she's a damage dealer, not a healer, which is interesting. Yeah, for starting pairs, he's a pain. Yeah. This game love babble. Does it? Does it? The best weapon is a Glock. Okay, token of friendship. All right, we have mugwort or a fashion magazine or art supplies. Joey seems like the type that would like art. Do you like art, Joey? Are you giving this to me? Well, not bad. I'm gonna late. No, he doesn't like it. Do we have enough like? Yeah, we've given him gifts in previous runs. Hey kid, what's that on your knee? You scraped it, dumbass. Here, catch this. I said catch. What a waste of a good potion. I didn't expect you to throw it all of a sudden. Damn it. Here, I'll give it to you by hand. Just gulp it in one go. A scratch like that'll go away in an instant. So, how do you like it? One more bottle. Whew, one more bottle. No, a potion's a potion, no matter how good it tastes. It's not good to abuse it. Still, this is amazing. It's really colorful and is also cool and delicious. How do you make potions like these? It's only possible because I am an elite. You wouldn't be able to replicate it even if I told you how. Thank you, Joey. But I thought you didn't like me. Well, that's because you're suspicious. But I can't just pretend you're not hurt or anything. I'm in charge of support after all. What's with the stupid face? Look, if you want to die, we have no chance of finding the time shades. Even if you're suspicious, I have to admit that you're good at tracking them down. I'll do my best. Oh, by the way, that potion will cost you 500 gold. Including the one you broke earlier, you owe me 1,000 gold. Pay me back later. What? Joey might like sci-fi. Well, we used our sci-fi up. Alright, but Letus got that. Maybe we didn't give him one before. I feel like the first one's kind of a freebie. Okay, we're not using a campfire item. We're not using the blacksmith, so we're out of here. Alright, rare skill. Relic pouch. Oh, I didn't open my prize box. Oops. Max health of all allies by 6. Apply armor minus 10 for taunt. Don't know. She has a little bit of taunting. Whenever an ally escapes death's door, overheal that ally for 4 more. I think I'd rather have max health. A lot of things scale off of that. Right, let's put the cheesecake in here so I don't forget. Take our friendship. Okay, that screams Hind to me. All right, we got 2 books. Let's do the golden one first. Oh, head to toe. Tracking. Tracking means if the skill is dodged, it still hits for half. If we burn, we heal all other allies for 50% of the user's max health. If burn is not active, deal 30% of the user's max health as additional damage. And self-death doors immunity. Create potion. We saw that earlier. That was okay. Dark Sanctuary. Once swiftness cannot be fixed. Heal 40% of all damage dealt. To everyone or just her? Charge the soul thurible by 1 whenever an ally is damaged by another ally. Soul thurible can be used on enemies. Damage equals 150% of enemies. That lasts 2 turns. I wish I knew if that was everyone or her only. It's probably her only because it doesn't say to allies. All allies get the buff. Oh. Oh. You're right. I'm not reading that all allies like I need to. I think I'm taking this. If we didn't have that other one, I would be pretty interested in this. This is good. But this means everybody can heal themselves. Dark Sanctuary. Alright. Learning skill. Strike. That's pretty crap. We're probably replacing this at some point. Miss Chain does the most. We'll give it to her. That's pretty crap. Tell me whenever you require my dark powers. I'll tell you what, I kind of require them right now, actually. Let's level Joey. Remember his passive is we get a potion when he levels up. Self-destructing healing drones. Deal 6 damage to a random enemy for every 2 buffs you have. We actually can stack quite a bit of buffs up with our current team. That might actually be more interesting than usual. Healing Ray. Pain and weakness debuff success rate increased. So I can buff my own team members to have a better chance of landing their dots, but weakening Smog. It's a once, so we can trim our deck. It gives them damage received, critical hit chance debuffed, debuff resist lowered, and does a dot. And this is all enemies. We're doing heal weakening Smog. Oh man, another hard one. I think we're taking this. We can buff our max health. Yeah, we can buff our max health. We're just taking that. And we'll take a potion. Cool. Good job, Joey. Soul Thurible. Gain item, Soul Thurible. Souls inside the Thurible can be consumed to restore health. It's charged by 1 for every 3 enemies defeated. Let me absorb you. She looks really happy about that. This skill can be used 1 more time for 0 cost. Deals 12 pain damage to an ally and create a Forbidden Flame skill in hand. If the ally reached death's door, increase the damage by 16. Scatter Darkness. Ignores taunts, attacks all enemies with the same taunt status. If Soul Thurible has 1 or more charge, consume a charge to do an additional stack of Encroachment. Encroachment is 3 damage per turn. When you die, you pass your encroachment to a random unit on the character's side. Or we give her heal. Which, if we can do damage and then heal an ally, or we could just heal an ally. Man, these are ridiculously good. These are ridiculously good. We don't really have a ton of damage yet. So this one or this one strikes me as really good. Let's take the Dark Heal. Evil Phantasm. Can be played this turn if an ally is damaged by another ally while this skill is in hand. It does encroachment for 3 turns. Swiftness, ignore taunt. Focus deals 9 damage per turn. When this unit dies, pass it on. Man, these are all really good. This is a little bit of direct damage, but I think we're going to go with that one. That's a lot of dot, and we said we wanted to dot. All right, so the item she has is usable in battle, heal an ally for 9, 35% of attack power plus 5. Okay, so we want to stack attack power on her to raise her healing. And every time we get 3 kills, this charges, essentially. So, very nice. Very, very nice. Yep, that's all good to go. All right, let's see what we can do. Give me a good fight in here. And give me some keys. Smelt equipment or relics. Obtain 1 cursed uncommon tier equipment or obtain 1,200 gold and a Lucy curse skill. We can always combine the gear. Let's take that. Uncommon gear. Yeah, give me the gear. Loot. Maximum health and armor and aggro increase. Oh, baby. That's going on her. The question is, do we chance it? I think I'm going to wait. Let's ID it just to make sure. But that's a really good item for Chain. Her innate also increases aggro, so we can really stack that stat. Always good when you know where the damage is going to go. Get a key. You know what? Let's just immediately do this. Let's just not even play around. Passive skills are disabled. That would be incredibly terrible. All right, we're going to need to remove Curse before we put that on. Her passive skill is very important for her. Excellent. 1,000 gold is worth more than a key. Accelerate's nice, but it's not vital. Let's take it. I'm taking the money. Thank you. I can handle your most powerful wishes. Not all priests are violent, but you are. Okay, fight there. Another random. Loot all. That gives me 2 soul stones. Let's do extra mana. All right, first fight. Squeaky wooden joints. Increases receive damage whenever we cast skills. In 4 turns, he attacks. Dark Sanctuary. Okay, we probably don't want to pop that yet. Let's get our innate going. Let's basic attack. Basic attack. I wish I could wait, but I can wait once and then I'll have to pay anyways. I guess we're just done. Did stunner. I don't love that. Alright, get rid of the stun. Okay, we could do the dark heal. Sure. So we hit him for 16. And Bazam. Okay, a little damage on Joey. Let's rev the engine. And let's heal Joey. Beautiful. I didn't even need to heal Joey. She would have done it. Okay, another not great turn. Let's rotate. Okay, get the debuff. Get the debuff. So 9 damage per turn, 4 damage per turn. Has less critical, some other debuffs. No, we don't need to do that yet. We can't afford that. All right, rev your engine. Go. Oh, the fog is getting closer, he says nervously. Trade that again. Basic attack. He's gonna take 13 damage. We gotta hit him. Okay. Yoink. And immediately... let's add a card draw because we lost it. Charge... I keep wanting to call that Crucible, but it's not Crucible. That's why I keep stumbling over that word. Theorable. I think, isn't a Theorable an incense burner? I could be wrong about that. Maybe I'm making that up. Lightning Draw. I do like Lightning Draw, but draw 2 skills and charge the Soul Theorable by 1. Draw another skill if it's fully charged. Yeah, that allows me to charge up my healing or get extra draw if I don't need to. I'll take that. Pay 400 gold and purchase a key. Yep, I'm in. There we go. It's an instance burner. Yes! Vocabulary coming through. See, most people just say incense burner. They don't say terrible. There must be a Latin root there because crucible, you know, it's a... You use it for burning in chemistry. It's like a bowl. So that must be related. A pile of old skeletons. Yoink. And again, we could level, but let's do another card draw. Deep in Thought. View the next 3 skills to be drawn and select one. The drawn skill is reduced by 2. Straight up draw. I like continuous draw quite a bit. I feel like that's just really effective. Another random. Key into that. Oh, but view a random skill from investigators who are not in your party and pay a scroll to learn one. Yeah. In the book. We'll have Joey do it. Learn a skill. Tracking. Okay, that's barrier based. Dual, no. Apply bandage. Remove a random pain debuff. If none of the user's skills in hand, draw one. Whenever you play a skill from hand, shoot the enemy. Or mutilate. We'll take bandage. That was not the best. If you desire the knowledge, I shall give it to you in exchange for a scroll. Obtain a book. I'll try chain this time. Oh, did he not give... I see. He didn't give that to me before. I was just viewing it. Giving her mutilate wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Sure, we'll give her mutilate. I misread how that worked. I thought it was going to charge me once I picked it. Okay, that's not the worst thing ever. We got multiple fights. Okay, we have Dark Heal, don't need that yet. Weakening Smog, yes. Let's rev that engine. Joey could hit for 11 and then do what? Not much. Deal 7 damage to a target if the health is below 50%. Alright, so I don't want to use that yet. Let's just use her basic. And then hit me. Sucker. And intern. Mutilating with the chainsaw. Now we're talking. That's right. Okay, now you're below 50%, so we're going to do the Dark Heal. And we get the Dark Heal, which we'll give to Joey. We have a bunch of basic attacks. Yeah, we got to pound our way through this. I guess we rev. At 2 stacks, she can't go below 1 HP, so that's why I keep revving that. And it also increases her aggro. 17 left. Give me the draw. That is unfortunate. 9 damage is not going to kill her. Okay, if we basic attack and then basic attack. There we go. A little awkward there. Okay, next. Okay, curse spike. Okay, at least this one did not get. She only got one extra attack. Double lacerate. Oh my. Okay, well, weakening fog. Let's protect Joey. Let's rev the engine, and then I guess we attack. And I have to attack the stupid taunter. We don't have a lot of ignore taunt in this team, I'm noticing. That's annoying. Yield. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, well, let's apply the healing patch. I think this is also... Charge this thimble by 1. Gotta be a little bit careful here. Let's actually use some of her healing. And I guess we basic attack? Man, this is brutal. Put another heal here, and then I guess we rev the chainsaw again. Man, that multiple lacerate is just absolutely bounding me. Prioritize one with the lowest health. That would be him. That would suck. Countdown to bind. Alright, let's Dark Sanctuary. And then she basic attacks him. Gives countdown. Alright, let's mutilate. It's gonna hit her, unfortunately, but is what it is. And we're full, so let's heal. And that's literally all I can do. Man, having this thing cursed was bad. Alright, but big heal in one turn. I mean, may as well get the strike going. Nothing I can do. Oh, thank goodness. She probably would have died from the dot. Alright, we got more slippers. Now, this team likes the speed a lot more than the last team did. For now, the slippers go on her because she has increased aggro. Oh, we also have 6 points. I think we need to do some leveling. Let's level her. Okay, we already have a dark heal. I don't really got that yet. I think this is it. Okay. That's fine. I think we'll do chain. Ooh, fire ground. User receives a buff that reduces the damage from the next attack to 1. This is all allies. And it gives them flame barrier. When attacked, this buff is removed and applies grievous burn to the attacker. Yes. Great support ability there. And 2 points left. Joey, you lucked out. Healing Vapor. All allies heal 3 per turn for 2 turns. I think I'd rather have the AoE. Or maybe we try this. Get Joey some damage. And we get a potion because he leveled. Alright, that went okay. A little bit painful. Could spend a key. I think we will spend a key. Are we done? We are done here. Let's spend a key and get a piece of equipment. Oh. The uncursed version. And ironically, I will take it. And that's definitely going to chain for the increased aggro. Maybe we grab a second piece of equipment and then we can combine with this. So let's go here. Changing those buttons around is gonna take me a minute. Another, what the heck? Debuff success chance. I like that, but I think well, that would be really good on Joey right now. With his AoE. That's hilarious. I'm not spending my last key, so I guess we have no more anyways. Now let's check the store. I'm rolling in money. Get a key. No. What is that? Nah. Healing 101. Yes, I'll take healing 101. And I'll take the key. Alright, healing 101 has to go to a support character. Okay, paralyzing dart is a stun. A high chance stun. That's probably it. I do like this one too. We can ignore taunt for a pretty good dot, but this is so rare. I want that. Let's get a stun. Stuns seem very rare in this game. Being able to buy a turn is massive. And we got the witch. Okay. One more kill if we win, and then we'll unlock a character. And she's got a banger song. Okay, who is gonna take damage over time? Obviously Chain. Let's get Fire... Yeah, let's get Fire Ground up and running. Let's save this until she summons someone in. Let's basic protect you. That's fine. Enjoy your encroachment. 8 damage for 3 turns. I guess we rev the chainsaw and we're done. And we're done. Alright. Okay, let's put another curse. We'll spread it out. Let's get the weakening fog going. Enjoy. He's taunting. Wouldn't quite kill him. Yeah, let's do another focused encroachment. That takes her up to 5 out of 5 for 20 damage a turn for 3 turns. And we can't target anyone else, so we'll chainsaw you. 23 damage, not bad. Ow. Ow. He got the Grievous Burn times 2 and they got 1. Alright, so he's dead, but the problem is he's not going to die until he takes a turn. Weakening Curse, Mutilate. Prioritize enemy with the lowest health. That'd be a waste. 6 damage to a random enemy for every 2 buffs. I assume this is a buff, so that would be 1, 2, 3. So we would get an extra 1 stack. I want to mutilate. Alright, I think we're going to do that. And I think we're actually going to have to potion her. I'm getting really sketch. I don't want her on death's door. And we're going to mutilate. It's going to target her because she has less HP. Nice! Okay. And we're out, and we have to hit Weakening Curse. Joey will take the Weakening for sure. Alright, enjoy your 20 damage, witch. Okay, another damage curse. Yeah, we can't get rid of these. Gotta remember that. We have the stun up. Okay, draw 2 cards and charge by 1. Draw another if it's already... Okay, it's not gonna already be. Okay, good draw. Let's go for the stun. Get wrecked. Let's do a healing patch on these 2. And we're empty. I can't wait to see who you'll curse. Alright, well, it's gonna be her. Okay, we have a dark heal. I'd love to save that till she's at 50%. I wish I had a percentage here. Healing drone. We could use the healing. Yeah, just a tiny bit of damage. That's okay. And then strike. And then basic. We have another heal. She has healing protection. Joey doesn't. Let's heal Joey. In fact, let's heal Joey some more. And let's actually heal her too. Let's be nice and safe here. Okay, another set double taunters. I feel like she cleared off my encroachment. You should still have that on, I thought. Alright, give me the extra draw. Healing drones. We're in a little bit of trouble here. We really need some damage. We'll weaken Joey. Alright, healing drone. I'm gonna try to hold out for that for next turn. Alright, we'll rev. And I think we're gonna have to dark heal. Okay, that was alright. And here it comes. Okay, she's prevented from going below 1. And then the dots hit. Slowly with a... No, you. I don't think I clicked that. Did she have a mind control or something on? Okay, health augmenting patch. We could get another stun. There's a okay chance that we actually have that land. Let's do Dark Sanctuary. Really get that healing going. I can't afford anything else. I guess we rev it. And we're gonna finally have to give Joey a dot, I think. Okay, please do good. That wasn't enough. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna make this. We just don't have the damage right now. Okay, we have Mutilate. Mutilate would kill him. Okay, you are in the negatives currently. Okay, let's basic heal. Still at 0. Okay, we got to take something out, so get rid of him. Health patch these two again. We have to do the curse. I'm gonna give it to Chain, I think. That was a rough turn. We did not get any witch damage. Yep. Alright, give me the draw. Ignores taunts, attacks all enemies with the same taunt status as the target. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Do it to her. That's not gonna be what we need though. Let's try for the stun. Get it. Do the protect here. And then chainsaw. That takes her up to 1 because we got to 2 stacks. Continue to weaken somebody. Sorry, Joey. Alright. That's probably the end of us. That is the end of us. Wow. That team got rolled. We didn't have enough direct damage to the witch. I still feel like she cleared off that 20 damage encroachment, though. It was supposed to be 3 turns. I feel like she only got 1. We got stomped on that run. Oh, something different. I can't sprint. Like a phone. Eyeballs. Are those cocoons? Or spiders? Is now the right moment to say I don't like spiders? Oh, just myself dying. Okay. A few Lucys have died. Yeah, just casually walk out and then get hung. Sleep tight, Lucy. See you tomorrow. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, with that happy ending right there, I am going to call it here for this morning. We will be back at 4 p.m. with Shadow Empire. So, gonna get a break, get out, get some stretching, eat something. Hopefully you guys do the same. If you don't come back this evening, have a good day. I will be off tomorrow because it's going to be Tuesday, and we'll be back on Wednesday. So keep an eye on the channel. I've already got all the streams posted through Friday at the moment. So you can see what you'd like to catch there. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your help, Golden. And thank everyone else for hanging out. I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, that is Babel out.